And here come the Buffaloes. Well, partner, we have finally made it here to kickoff, and I expect a wild one. It is something that I have yet to have to experience, stepping in to be the play-by-play guy. And look at that, it's senior night, and the Little Buffs are running out of the tunnel as well.
That was awesome to see the Little Buffs running onto the field behind them.
And I have just been told that the McAlester Little Buff football team won their playoff game Tuesday night and are moving on. So
there you go.
Congratulations.
The tradition continues.
Exactly. You talk about the tradition continuing. That is installing championship DNA.
Right there.
And it's right there. There's the future of McAlester Buffaloes running out of the tunnel. And you know that had to feel great. I was down near the concession stand earlier, and a dad was talking to his son. He said, "This is the first time to be on the big field." And his son goes, "No, it's not." He said, "We play on there." And his dad goes, "Well, on Friday Night Lights," he said, with the big guys.
With the big guys. There you go.
So, that meant the world there to those kids as they got to experience that. And so we are now just minutes away from our kickoff, and we are going to thank our kickoff sponsor, that is Jet Tire Service of McAlester, for great deals on Michelin, Uniroyal, Kinda, and Cooper Tires. For your car, truck, or SUV needs, see Jet Tire Service in McAlester, serving Southeast Oklahoma since 1962. Don't fret, choose Jet. Partner, what are your thoughts here on the crowd for the senior night?
We've got a pretty good crowd, I think, out there. Now, the other side we were talking about earlier, they're just not a lot here for the other team, considering all things that are at stake. But our side looks great out there, and you can tell they're pumped up and they are excited.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot, like with going on the road on Thursday night games and hosting Thursday night games, that the visiting team sometimes travels well, sometimes they don't, because when things get changed around, you have work
That's
in the
right.
morning, and and when it's not fall break, the traditional Thursday night games, kids still have to go to school the next morning and stuff like that. So that's where your radio crews are really big, because when fans can't travel, they are able to stay home and be able to listen. So if you're listening on radio, the Buffaloes are traveling right to left. That's north to south. They are wearing their white helmets with their black on black gold numerals. And the Warriors of Glenpool are traveling south to north, that's left to right, wearing blue helmets and white jerseys and gray pants. Judkins tees it up, looks left, looks right. Here's the boot. It is up. It's going to be taken about the 25-yard line. He's going to return it. He's going to be tackled. He's going to be met by a herd of Buffaloes. And it looks like this is going to start the drive at about the Glenpool 33-yard line. Maybe the 32. 33-yard line. As Owen Russell will exit, it's going to be Dakota Moten. And as I said earlier, you can look for Ewott to get the start at safety, and it's going to be Ewott along with Eric McCarty. It's Dakota Moten coming in for Owen Russell on that outside spot. So on the other side, you still have Braden Bumpus, and you have Will Spears and Pfeiffer Mitchell in the middle. Tatum in the gun. H-back left. He hands off to Braden Nelson. Nelson's going to be met by a whole herd of Buffaloes for a 1-yard loss. And for those of y'all wondering if I'm messing up, it is because the ASM youth pastor is over here messing with me, knowing that it's my first time doing play-by-play, and he's up here in the booth messing with me. He was met by a whole herd of Buffaloes. That will be a pickup of no yards, as the Buffaloes like it when teams rush the football. Now they're going to get back into that H-back set. It's going to be number 6, it looks like, Anthony Whetstone. They're going to hand off up the middle, and they're going to get 1 yard to the 34. Looks like they got to the north side of it. Buffalo's bringing up a 3rd down and long. Starting on the defensive line, instead of Malachi Rice, you actually have Kason Whitley starting on that defensive end spot. So that's something new, as Malachi Rice didn't get the start on the defensive end. And right here, I don't even have had Zach Rogers being the next man up there. So big changes right there as they're going to go empty set, 3 to the near side's the wide side. Rieger drops back, looks right, scans, he steps up. Willie crushes the pocket, rolls left, throws, got a man, incomplete as it skips into Eric McCarty's lap, and that will bring up a 3 and out, forcing the Warriors into a punting position for the first time here tonight. And it looks like handling the punting duties for the Glenpool Warriors is number 9, Cannon Lee, as Chaz Bradley is going to drop back into punt return coverage. And you have Eric McCarty on the line. Now they're going to back up a little bit. And they have almost 10 guys right at the line of scrimmage coming to block it. Cannon Lee waiting, 20 seconds on the play clock. Snap. He steps left, punts, almost blocked. I think it might have got a hand on it as it's wobbling. Bradley going to let it roll. Takes one hop. Bradley picks it up at the 25. He's heading out. 27, hits the 30. Corner, he's up. He's going to be, oh my goodness. He hit 2 Glenpool Warriors at full speed at the 40-yard line, and that is where the Buffaloes will take shop on their own 40-yard line after a thunderous hit by the senior Chaz Bradley. And since the Buffaloes was on defense first, I doubt Eric McCarty will go out on offense first, as Blaze Ball is actually out there with the offensive coaches. McCarty will take at least this play off, as Blaze Ball will get the start at running back. The 2 receivers on the near side is going to be Braden Bumpus and Ethan Watkins, Chaz Bradley, and it's going to be Chaz Bradley and looks like Eli Chapman. No, it's not. It's number 4, Carter Lance on the other side. Deep ball, Bradley. He caught it. Bradley going to be taken down into Glenpool territory. Beautiful ball right there by Caden Lesnow. Quick 3-step drop and gets it out all the way to the Glenpool Warrior 33-yard line. Great play right there from the junior to the senior to start this game. 10-13 left to go here in the first period. Buffaloes on the move after one big play. You got Eli Chapman and Ethan Watkins here on the near side. The near side is actually the wide side, and they got Carter Lance and Chaz Bradley on the far side. And you have Blaze Ball and Caden Lesnow in the backfield. And right now, with having 2 in the boundary, they're going to stack them. They're going to put Carter Lance on the line, and they're going to put Chaz Bradley right behind him. They're in the gun. Ball on the left side of the Lesnow. Snap. They're going to run a screen play to Chapman. Chapman gets the block. He got the block by Ewald. He stays on. He's going to be down at the 25-yard line. He goes from the 33 all the way down to the 25. That is going to be a pickup of about 8 yards there for McAllister. And the Buffaloes are moving. And we had a first down back then, and it happened so fast. And when you are looking to sell your ranch, timber, or recreational land, or a rural home, call Sean Wilkerson with Whitetail Properties at 918-284-1233. Snap, handoff, ball. No, it's not. Read option, and he's going to be gobbled up in the backfield. That was a RPO play as Zach Rogers was getting outfield, expecting the run, and the Buffalo offensive line just couldn't get around to stopping that, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 6 as it was a 3rd and 2, so that's going to be a loss of 4 there for the Buffaloes. I see Sean Perkins over at right tackle, so that means he got the start. They're going to go 3 to the wide, handoff, ball up the middle, Ball stumbles across. He's going to get a pickup of 1, maybe 2, looking like 2.5, bring up 4th down and about manageable. This right here is where the Buffaloes like to go dozer, and I think that's what they're going to do as Eric McCarty is standing there right beside head coach Forrest Mazie. He's going to step out, and we're going to get dozer right here for the first time. Eric McCarty, they run the sugar rush. McCarty about to tell his men to go. They run to the line. McCarty under center. Snap to the left. McCarty, bang! And he picks up 1, 2, 3 on the play. Not enough for the first down, and he gets 3. He gets 3 yards on the play. And that will be a turnover on downs as the Buffaloes needed 4 and got 3. Well, the Warriors are going to take over at their 28-yard line. So the Warriors are going to now take over as that was a turnover on downs. Buffaloes are back on defense. And that right there, the dozer is their bread and butter. They lined up in it. They needed 4 yards. And Glenpool knew what was coming, sold out on it, and was able to crush down. Now you have Malachi Rice start coming out of the defensive end. You have Garrett Shumway in the middle, Jaden Shumway right beside him. And so now you have the traditional front that's been playing for the Buffaloes. And Dakota Moten is still out there at outside backer. and we have a false start. We have a procedure penalty on the Warriors. That's going to back them up 5 yards, take them from the 24, and they're going to be at the 19-yard line now for the false start. 8:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Ball is now placed at the 19-yard line. The Glenpool Warriors are wearing their blue helmets, white jerseys with blue numbers, and gray pants. And the Buffaloes are wearing our white helmets, Buffaloes in cursive on the hood, black jerseys, black pants with gold piping down the sides, and gold numbers on our chest and back. They're going to come out two to the far side is the wide side, H-back to the left. Man in motion is number 1, Wyatt Miller. Miller's going to go back outside. Bumpus walks back out. Bumpus showing blitz. He's going to come. So it's Garrett Shumway. Garrett Shumway and the Buffaloes. It's going to look like that was maybe Will Spears or Pfeiffer Mitchell that got out there first. And they were at the 19. They have it marked at the 20. Pickup of about 1. And I said Jarrett Shumway as I was thinking Jaden and Garrett, and I just tried to combine them. It was Jaden Shumway along with Braden Bumpus on the blitz that took that out to the outside. Warriors pick up 1 to make it 2nd down and 14 at the 20-yard line. Ball's placed on the left hash. They're going to have 2 to the near side. The near side is the short side of the field, and they're going to go H-back right, which is going to be the wide side of the field. Running back on the right side of the quarterback, Ruger Tatum as well. Snap over his head. Ruger controls it, goes to the ground. Smart play there by Ruger Tatum, as that's going to be a loss of 8 yards, and it's going to put them at the 12-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 22, and now the Buffaloes are going to send in a whole other unit. This is when you can bite down and get creative right here. You have Eric McCarty, Ethan Watkins, Caden Less now. Man, the Buffaloes are kind of going into prevent defense here on 3rd down and 22. 6:57 left here in the first period. They're going to go back to the gun. 2 to the wide, 3 to the near side's the wide side. Tatum snaps, looks left, goes back right on the screen play. He's going to make a man miss. He's going to make more men miss. Lesnow comes up, Caden Lesnow, the quarterback, coming up and making a big play there. The quarterback, Caden Lesnow, sold out on the 3rd down and 22 play and comes up big. Buffaloes force another 3 and out and bring up another punting situation. Now Cannon Lee standing about the 2-yard line for the Warriors, and as Chaz Bradley will step back to the Warrior 47, now 48. He's going to set up about the 48 and a half, 49-yard line. Here's the snap. Lee gets it, punts it away. It's not thunderous. It's going to hit. They're going to get away from it, takes a bounce, sets up at the 40, 41, and that's going to be it right at the 41 and a half. And we're going to step away for 30 seconds. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KN.
Football season. The most wonderful time of the year. Except for Christmas, of course. And now is a good time to head to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAllister, because we have new cars on the lot. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months on the Jeep Wagoneer, and 2.9% for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on the new Ram 1500 Lone Star and Bighorn Crew Cab.
Like that. That's just a testament right there to the Buffaloes, as they like to run that counter right. But that time they just went power up the middle with Moten. They've done it twice now, using him with his power. You're going to have 3 receivers to the far side, which is the wide side of the field. Ball placed on the left hash, going in. Snap. Lesnow passes to Chapman. It's a screen play. Got the Hogs in front of him. Chapman's in. Touchdown. Lesnow to Chapman And the Buffaloes strike first with a 22, with the Buffaloes strike first with a 14-yard touchdown pass. And now on to attempt the point after is Trenton Greer. Great pitch and catch there. It was a screen play from Les Knight to Chapman. Getting the Hogs out there in front, getting them moving. Buffalo strike first, going up 6-0 with 4:37 left here in the first quarter. Snap, hold, kick, up, kick is good. And we will step away now as we will take a quick commercial break here. You're listening to Buffalo Football here on KN.
Football season. The most wonderful time of the year. Except for Christmas, of course. And now is a good time to head to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAllister because we have new cars on the lot. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months on the Jeep Wagoneer and 2.9% for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on the new Ram 1500 Lone Star and Bighorn Crew Cab. Patriot is a proud sponsor of McAlester Buffalo Football.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to First National Field, Hook Eales Stadium. As the first quarter's been moving really quick. The Buffaloes have been able to not allow a first down and keeping the Warriors in the field of play, and the Buffaloes have been moving the ball. They struck first, and they currently lead 7-0. And right now we have Caleb Judkins getting ready to tee the ball up. And he's going to break the huddle now. He steps up, steps back. Judkins takes the set. He looks left, looks right, hand in the air, hand down. Judkins delivers the kick. It's up. It's spiraling. Fair catch called. Oh, and he drops it. It's out of bounds. And the pooch kick was fair caught, went out of bounds. And the Glenpool Warriors are about to set up shop. Todd, what was that previous drive?
That previous drive, I've got 20 plus 9 and plus 14. I'll let you look at it.
That was a 42-yard touchdown drive, capped off with a 14-yard touchdown pass from Les Knight to Chapman. That's your drive summary, brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love these McAlester Buffaloes. And now they're going to come. Here come the Warriors. They're going to use number 22. That is Larry Adams as the H-back. The H-back's going to be on the right. Here comes number 1, Wyatt Miller in motion. Handoff Miller, sweeping. Oh, he's going to be met. He was first met. He was first met by Jaden Shumway. Jaden Shumway then allowed for Dakota Moten to deliver the final blow. Big play there. As that is a loss of a loss of 4 yards there on the jet sweep play. Now you will see Wyatt Miller go back over there. He will now get the call from the coach. And the way Glenpool likes to run their offense, they like to get the call, come back in. They like to chew some clock up, eat some time. You're going to try to keep the ball away from this Buffalo offense as best they can. They're going to continue to use Larry Adams as the H-back left, running back left. Snap, counter play back at you. Good hole. McCarty fits it. McCarty makes the play, and that's going to be maybe a pickup of about 2 yards. And now defensive coordinator Seth Burgess, he's calling for the money category. He wants the money package. Just like what the Buffaloes did last time. When Caden Lesnow was out here, it's the same package. They flew downhill. They were able to make the play, force a 3-and-out, and they're going to bring that same package out. Receiver right here on the near side is going to be Ashton Colbert. Receivers on the far side is Cannon Lee. And I believe that might be a 6. And if so, it is Anthony Wheatstone. H-back's going to stay Larry Adams on the right. Snap, Ruger Tatum rolls left, looks left, continues to roll. Malachi in his face, throws it away. Buffaloes force a 3-and-out. And the Buffaloes will force another 3-and-out here with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first period. As now the Buffaloes will bring their punt unit in. And I'm going to like to thank a little bit of our sponsors for putting us on the air. Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. The Bank & A, Vickers Furniture, Fenton Nissan, Buck Wilson Frame and Body, Vickers Power Sports, Freedom Ford, WE Alford Propane, American, Best Western Inn and Suites, Compass Capital Management, Caring Hands Healthcare, McAllister Pepsi, First Realty, KC Farm Machinery, Allstate Lyle Whitworth, and CryoShock Wellness Center. And now, on the punt, Cannon Lee. Back deep to receive at his own 45 is Chaz Bradley. Buffaloes come. That's a good snap. He boots this one away. Good punt. Bradley lets it take a bounce. It's going to roll to him. He's going to let it roll. Now he's going to step away from it. And this ball is going to roll all the way down to about the Buffalo 22. Roll, set up shop at the Buffalo 21 and a half. Good punt right there and good flip of the field by Cannon Lee. That was his best. Out of the 3 punts, that's been his best one so far of the night. And the Buffaloes are now going to go into the huddle with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Buffaloes leading 7-0, and they're traveling right to left. And the ball was actually going to be down at the 22-yard line, so the Buffaloes will have right at 78 yards to go for 6. You got 2 receivers to the near side. You got Eli Chapman, and that looks like Carter Lance. They're going to run heavy package. They're going to flip. Now they're going to flip Malachi Rice and also Dustin Jacobson. McCarty the back. Handoff, Eric McCarty. McCarty sweeps right. He's got it opening. McCarty down the near sideline. Stiff arms one man. Stays in bounds. No, he doesn't. He steps out. Eric McCarty stepped out of bounds, and that was a run of 22 yards as the Buffalo step out at the 44-yard line. And Eric McCarty now sits at 222 yards away from the record. McAllister going to stay with the heavy package with Dustin Jacobson and Malachi Rice. They got Eli Chapman on the near side. They got Carter Lance on the far side. They're going to roll, stay heavy. McCarty on the right. McCarty on the right side of Les now along with the heavy set. They're going to snap, hand off, put it in McCarty's belly again. McCarty up the middle, powering his way. He's behind the Hogs. He's got his motor moving. And McCarty goes for another quick 10 along with, he went for about a 16 or 17 there. And that is a first down sponsored by, that is a first down when you're looking to sell your ranch, timber, or recreational land or rural home. Call Sean Wilkerson with Whitetail Properties at 918-284-1233. H-back left, running back left. McCarty up the middle, handoff. McCarty looks left. He's going left. He's powering his way in. And we got a flag right around the line of scrimmage. This one's probably going to come back for a hold. It's right at the line of scrimmage, so I'm thinking that it's going to be a hold. Here's the call. We're waiting. Holding on the offense. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Back the Buffaloes up. And, partner, that's what we talked about in the pregame show. You know, playing a clean game. Buffaloes are moving the football, and they have a penalty.
They had that momentum, and then when you get a penalty like that, if you're not careful, it'll slow down that momentum.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it all season long between Brandon and myself that these drives, these penalty-killing drives, such as a holding like that, can be really detrimental. As the Buffaloes were moving, and now they're backed up all the way to the 50-yard line, and it's going to be first down and 18 at the 50. Heavy set, handoff Moten. Moten left, sweeping left, powers 5 yards, and Moten's going to pick up about, looks like 6-7 yards. Yep, right about 7.5-yard run there for Moten. And we're going to have Jaden Chaney go to the far side. Ethan Watkins going to travel to the far side with Carter Lance. Eli Chapman stays to the near side. Dakota Moten standing running back on. He looks like he might be on the right side as the plays are coming in from the offensive coordinating coaches. Handoff. He's going to roll left. Spin out. Looking right. Rolling right. Throwing. Got him in. Ethan Watkins. He turns it up. And we are almost near the red zone. We are at the 20. Looks like we're going to be at the 22-yard line, so we're just 2 yards shy of the red zone. That's a first down. When you're looking to sell your ranch, timber, or recreational land or a rural home, call Sean Wilkerson with Whitetail Properties at 918-284-1233. Snap. Les now rolling left, looking left, throwing, incomplete. He aired that one out. Ewart couldn't turn around and make the play, but we have a flag on the field, so it's probably going to be a hold. Good eye there, Todd. Did you notice? Did you notice something? And it is going to be a hold. Moten's going to step out. McCarty steps back into the backfield. And that right there is exactly what we have talked about so much, because last week the Buffaloes had 22 penalties for 145 yards. Oh, my, that's a big one. Well, a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul puts you at the 40. But you're at the 40. This is almost a first down and 30 from where the holding was. It's going to be a first down and 28 at the Glenpool Warrior 40-yard line. Empty set. 4 receivers to the near side. McCarty with them. McCarty in motion. Screen pass. McCarty. He catches. He gets away from an ankle tackle. He has nothing but green grass. Aaron McCarty skips over a man. Makes a man miss. From the 40 to the 20, that is a 20-yard reception from the junior to the senior on the screenplay. It eliminated a 1st and 28 to bring up a 2nd down and 8 with only 20 seconds left here in the first period. That could be the last play here in the first quarter. Buffaloes are looking it over. They're talking. And they are just right outside of the red zone. They're knocking on the door. Handoff McCarty up the middle. Barrels his way into the red zone. Pickup of about 4 yards as we have 3, 2, 1. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to step away for a quick timeout. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KNED.
Vickers Furniture has remodeled their entire store, and they invite you to come in and take a look. You'll also find the best prices on furniture, bedding, and accessories. Vickers Furniture calls this, well, their remodeling sale. A new look for a new season. And don't forget, there's 18-month zero-interest financing, the fall remodeling sale. On now at Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAllister.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
We're celebrating 40 years of being a Nissan dealership here at Fenton Nissan of McAllister, and we're proud to be one of the oldest in the nation.
We're honored to serve our local communities and look forward to serving you in the years to come.
Come meet our friendly staff and see why we are the best deal dealer.
Buy any vehicle this month and get entered to win 2 OU or OSU football tickets.
And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent you. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer.
Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Welcome back. High above First National Field inside the press box of Hook Eales Stadium. We are inside the red zone. That means McAllister's new flooring source has arrived. Do you need tile, carpet, or luxury vinyl? McAllister Home Store can help you. Free measurements and quality installers. Come see us at 5th and Wyandotte. And now Blaze Ball will take over the running back duties. Heavy set. Jacobson, Malachi flip. They're going to flip to the left. Blaze flips to the right. You got Carter Lance on the near side, Chapman on the wide side. Handoff, Ball. Ball skates across, hits a man, and now the Hogs are going to push. Glenpool's pushing back. And it's going to be a pickup of about 2, maybe 3 yards there. Looking about 2.5, actually. And here comes the dozer. Once again, the Buffaloes find themselves in familiar territory. Eric McCarty gets the call. He's now going to walk out. He's going to signal to Owen Russell along with the entire team. We're going to see if we're going to sugar rush or if we're just going to go up. Traditional play. We're going to stay with the dozer. He's going to be in the gun. Jacobson, you got Owen Russell on the far near side. Russell in motion. He motions left. Oh, bad snap. McCarty gets on it. McCarty, can he stay up? He stays on his feet, but he's going to be met right there by the Warriors. A bad mistake right there by the Buffaloes as the snap went over Eric McCarty's head on 4th down, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, and it's going to bring the Buffaloes right back out on defense. Good stop right there from the Warriors. The Warriors are fired up. That is twice that they've stopped Dozer now, once by just stopping them, 2, and then the second one, the bad snap, Todd.
That's exactly right. They've stopped that Dozer twice. Each time they get right in the red zone, they put on the Dozer, and then they just managed to somehow stop it. Now that was just not, that was just a mistake too. That was just a drop. They can't make those types of mistakes if they're going to continue. They can't do it.
So you're absolutely right. You know, we talk about playing clean games, and that right there was not clean as the senior looked up at the coaches, was frustrated. Ruger snap, and we got whistles blowing. Looks like we're going to have a timeout. Yes, we do. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Buffalo Football on KNE.
We're celebrating 40 years of being a Nissan dealership here at Fenton Nissan of McAllister, and we're proud to be one of the oldest in the nation.
We're honored to serve our local communities and look forward to serving you in the years to come.
Come meet our friendly staff and see why we are the best deal dealer.
Buy any vehicle this month and get entered to win 2 OU or OSU football tickets.
And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent you. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer.
Learn more at
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned.
Welcome back here inside the press box at Hook Eales Stadium as the Glenpool Warriors called the first time out of the game with 11:06 left here in the first period. They're going to get back into the action. They're going to have number 9. That is Cannon Lee here on the near side. Rooker Tatum puts it in the gut. He steps up. Oh, he's going to be demolished. That's Jaden Shumway crashing the line. And the Buffalo defense is slapping Jaden Shumway in the chest saying, way to go, big guy. He just barreled his way through the offensive line for a big loss there. It was a loss of 5 yards, bringing up 2nd down and 15. As I was saying, you have Cannon Lee here on the near side. You're going to have number 7, Ashton Gorbett, on the far side. And wait a minute, we have some blood on the uniform. So we're going to have a little injury stoppage as Chaz Bradley will have to exit the field of play as referee spotted bleeding. So he's going to be attended to there real quick by the trainers and get him patched up. Les now coming in to at cornerback. He's going to be on Ashton Gorbett on the far side. Snap. They're going to put it in Braden Nelson's gut. Nelson bounces left. And he was met at the line of scrimmage by, looks like, Blaze Ball. No, that was Braden Bumpus. He was met at the line of scrimmage by Braden Bumpus, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 15 with 10 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the first half. Warriors getting the sign. Buffaloes looking over. They're back in that money package. Coach Burgess calling something chaotic here on 3rd down and long. They're going to widen out, showing pressure. You can tell the Buffalo defensive front are coming. They have number 6, Anthony Wheatstone at the H-back. Handoff Nelson. Nelson sweeps, cut up the middle. Nelson's going to be met, and he was met by Ethan Watkins and Eric McCarty. He needed 15, and he got about 10 of it, bringing up a 4th down and 5. It's going to be in Glenpool territory. Cannon Lee will step back to punt. Great stop there again by the Buffaloes, and the Buffaloes have not allowed a first down yet here in the game. Great stand here by the Black Death defense. They are showing up and showing out here on senior night at the Hook. 9:13 left to go here in the first half. 4th down and 6. Ball on the 37. Lee wants his ball. They snap, punt, almost blocked. Spiraling punt in the air. It's going to hit at the Buffalo 45. Set up shop. It's going to take one roll. It's going to roll down right at the 40-yard line. Great play, great weight right there by the Glenpool Warriors, as it looked like it was going to stop at about the 43, and it just kept rolling. Todd, what's your thoughts on the game so far?
You know, the amazing thing, when you're looking at how much yards, all you see is negative on the other team. But when you look at the Buffaloes, they got all these positive yards, but then it gets knocked out by penalties.
Yeah, we talk about drive killers, and, two times on that last drive that they got caught with a hold and they ended up turning it over on downs. The way that their motor was moving and they were moving the football, had that not happened, the Buffaloes might have been able to put another 6 points on the board.
I agree.
But instead it's going to be Buffalo football at the McAllister 40-yard line. Snap, screen play to Bradley. Bradley catches, makes a man miss up the field. He picks up 5. He picks up 10. He's going to be picked up about 12 yards. Nice screen play, makes the man miss. And once he made him miss, he made the Glenpool Warriors hurt. Nice pitch and catch there from the junior to the senior. Buffalo's moving the chains here with 8:45 left to go. Here with 8:45 left to go here in the first half. Bradley here on the near side. Moten, the running back on the right side. You got three receivers to the far side. Far side's the wide side. Snap. Rolling. He's going to spin. He's got the Hogs in front. Bradley's gone. He's got one man to beat. Foot race. Owen Turf Monster. No, he got him. Oh, my goodness, Chaz Bradley, he slipped about 3 or 4 times and continued to go. And I think I spoke about 3 different languages right there, English, Spanish, and gibberish, as Brandon Green did many years ago. The Turf Monster almost caught Bradley more than once on that play right there, and that's going to put us in the red zone. Are you remodeling or building a house? Remodeling or building a house can be rough. McAllister Home Store can make it easier. Snap, handoff, Moten. Moten rolls left, cuts back right up the middle. Moten upended right around the line, right around the goal line at the 2-yard line. Great pickup there of about 14 yards there. And we are looking at Dozer coming out. McAlester Home Store can make it easier, get flooring, backsplash, paint and appliances, plus you can even get a free design consultation. Go see our wonderful friends at McAlester Home Store. Let them make it happen for you. Here comes the Dozer, the Sugar Rush, 2 yards out. McCarty looks left, he snaps, McCarty rolls right. He's into the end zone, 2-yard run right there by McCarty. McCarty with a 2-yard run. McCarty has the 2-yard run. It's going to bring out Trenton Greer for the PAT. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. And the Buffaloes strike again, going up 14-0. It's going to be Trenton Greer. Snap, hold. It's almost blocked. Oh, and it is. He came off that edge, and I thought he was going to be able to get there. That's number 2, Eddie Garrett, and he did get there. So the PAT is no good. And it's going to, and we're going to step away for 30 seconds. You're listening to Buffalo Football on KN.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Talk to him too.
You're doing good.
Welcome back here to Hook Eales Stadium. And Todd, can I see the drive chart real quick? That was a four-play drive, and it took right around a minute and 30 seconds off the clock. Finished off with that 2-yard touchdown run by Eric McCarty, and the PAT was no good. That is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes. If you're just now tuning in and you're looking at the score being 13-0, Eddie Garrett came off the edge and was able to block the PAT attempt. And so that is why we are sitting at a 13-0 game with 7:40 left here in the first half. Judkins looks left, looks right, puts toe to leather. Pooch kicks up. It's going to be a deep kick to the 25-yard line this time. It's going to be taken by Wyatt Miller. He crosses over. Flag comes out, looking like it's going to be a block in the back. But it also is in the area. It also came out around the same time as the tackle, so we're going to have to just wait and see. We're going to thank our sponsors for putting us on the air. It was a block in the back, so that's going to be 15 yards from the spot of the foul. And we're going to thank our wonderful sponsors for putting us on the air. That's Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the Bank and A, Vickers Furniture, Fenton Nissan, Buck Wilson Frame and Body, Vickers Power Sports, Freedom Ford, W.E. Alford Propane, American, Best Western Inn and Suites, Compass Capital Management, Caring Hands Healthcare, Caring Hands Healthcare Centers, McAllister Pepsi, First Realty, KC Farm Machinery, Allstate Lyle Whitworth, and CryoShock Wellness Center. Thank you to every single one of our wonderful sponsors for putting us on the air all season long and being proud supporters of McAlester Radio and the McAlester Buffaloes. Coming back out, quarterback Ruger Tatum's going to keep Braden Nelson. Cannon Lee on the near side. He's looking. They're wondering if they're going to. They don't have a left tackle. They're going to have to spend a timeout. They don't have a right tackle. We're going to take it with them. You were listening to Buffalo Football here on KNE.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Vickers Power Sports. Drop by and check out our selection of Can-Am, Polaris, and Kawasaki side-by-sides and ATVs in stock. Vickers Power Sports also offers a 45-minute express lube and filter service. Plus, we carry a full line of parts and accessories like sound bars, roofs, windshields, and more, all in stock. Vickers Power Sports. Call us at 918-423-3306 or go to vickerspowersports.com.
Welcome back here as the Warriors are in traditional Gemini set. Ruger looks right. Buffaloes crash in the pocket. They got a party in the backfield. It was a Buffalo party in the backfield led by the defensive line, and Jaden Shumway says, it might be senior night, but my brother, you're the you're the nose tackle. I'm the baby of the family, and I'm having a show-out party. Great plays right here by the defensive line. And Jaden Shumway tonight is just he's being a mauler of this Glenpool offensive line. As we got Dakota Moten. We have Dakota Moten, Pfeiffer Mitchell, and it looks like Will Spears as our linebackers, along with Braden Bumpus. Handoff, Nelson. Nelson skates, and that is going to be Will Spears on the tackle. Braden Bumpus is going to come out along with Zach Rogers. It's going to be 3rd down and long. 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Exiting off, looks like it's good. Exiting off the field is going to be Jaden Shumway. At the safety positions, we have Eric McCarty and Ethan Watkins. But we're also going to walk back Will Spears because we're getting around into that money set, this chaotic scheme that the Buffaloes have liked to bring out here so far in the first half. 3rd down at 15. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Running back to the right side of Tatum. Tatum drops back, looks right, throws right, and waiting on the out route was Chaz Bradley. Delivers the thunderous hit, forcing the Warriors to punt once again. It is now 4th down and 10 at the Warrior 21-yard line. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first half. Anytime the Buffaloes have gotten the Warriors into that 3rd down and long, they've been going with, I call it the money scheme, because anytime you look over there, Burgess is like looking at the sideline, doing the old Johnny Manziel back in the day. Cannon lead back deep to punt. Here's the snap. The rush comes. He gets it away. Ooh, he shanked it. It's going to take a McAllister bounce. And the Warriors, that Wyatt Miller should have jumped on that, because when it hit, it took a McAllister hop, and it's going to be downed at the Glenpool Warrior 31-yard line. Great field position right here for the Buffaloes with a chance to go up 20-0. Moten's going to step off. I'm looking around to see who then would be the running back, because if it's not Dakota Moten, you're looking at the possibility of Blaze Ball, Chaz Bradley, Eric McCarty. You can also see some Braden Bumpus back there. It's going to be Blaze Ball. And on the far side, you're going to have Ethan Watkins, Eli Chapman, and Carter Lance. And on the near side, you're going to have Chaz Bradley here in the 3x1, the traditional gun set, 3x1 snap. He pumps. It's a go route. West now fires to the end zone. Bradley, touchdown McAllister. He pumped the defender away. He delivers one back shoulder throw. 31-yard strike from Caden West now to Chaz Bradley. And the Buffaloes score again. And the Buffaloes lead 19-0 with 5:20 left here in the first half. He pumps the corner. He gets the corner to bite, and Bradley shakes the shoulders, gets away. Great move by the quarterback, great move by the receiver, and an even better ball. What a play right there. Eddie Garrett, he jumped off sides. He was coming again. Eddie Garrett was wanting another block, but he started a little too soon, partner. It's going to move it half a distance to the goal. So now, here we go. Dozer. This is what McAllister loves to do. When a team jumps off sides, they'll accept the penalty, move it half a distance to the goal, and they'll go for 2. Referee talks with head coach Forrest Mazey what he wants to do, if he wanted to assess it on the kickoff. And Coach Mazey said, nope, we're going to assess it right here, get us half a distance to the goal, because we're going for 2, and we're going to try to go up 21-0 here in the first half. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first half. Buffaloes going for the 2-point attempt out of the Dozer to make this one a 3-score game. Well, to extend the 3-score game at 21-0. Sean Woods runs. The sugar rush. McCarty looks right. Snap. They're in the backfield. McCarty stretches. And the near side judge is going to say he's in. 2-point conversion try is good. Buffaloes lead 21-0. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KNED.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves most of eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations locally in McAllister, Bache, and Wilburton, elsewhere in Stigler, Porham, Shakota, Longtown, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. That's 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years. Now that's saying something.
McAllister Pepsi has got what you need. From food service to vending or just plain customer service, McAllister Pepsi can hook you up with all of your beverage needs. We are not your typical soda company. McAllister Pepsi is the total beverage provider, from water to energy teas, juice, and soda, and so much more. Visit us at McAllisterPepsi.com or give us a call, 918-423-2360. McAllister Pepsi, proud sponsor of the 2022 football season.
Well, if you're just now joining us, whether it's on the radio or YouTube, the Buffaloes have jumped out to a 21-0 lead in the first half. And that was a one-play 32-yard touchdown strike from junior quarterback Caden Lesnott to the senior receiver, Chaz Bradley. And that is your drive summary, brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes. Kickoff by Judkins. The Warriors are now going to set up shop at about the 33-yard line. As the voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, just texted me, said getting to tune in here and there as they're down there in Tallahena. So thank you to the voice of the Buffaloes. I hope I'm doing you proud. At my first time doing play-by-play for McAlester Football. Now we're back on defense. We're going to have Malachi Rice and Jaden Shumway. Safeties are going to be Eric McCarty, Ethan Watkins. Backers are Owen Russell and Braden Buffaloes on the outside, and you have Pfeiffer Mitchell and Will Spears on the middle. Actually, it's going to be Jacobson. They're going to run a cut with Nelson, counterplay. He's going to get up, he's going to shed a man. Jacobson pushes him out of bounds. And great play right there. The full motion was going to the right. He puts his foot in, comes back. He got away from Braden Bumpus, but Dustin Jacobson was able to push him out of bounds. As right now we have Pfeiffer Mitchell and Dustin Jacobson on the outside, Owen Russell on the inside, Owen Russell and Braden Bumpus on the outside. Pistol set, handoff Nelson up the middle. Nelson's got his motor running now, and that is going to be the first down for the Glenpool Warriors as they pick up another 2 yards, as they have 12 yards on this drive. Malachi Rice and Owen Russell will check out. Kason Whitley checks in. Dakota Moten checks in for those two guys at the defensive end and the outside backer spot. So now you have Pfeiffer Mitchell and Dustin Jacobson. Braden Buffus and Dakota Moten is your Dakota Moten and Owen Russell are your outside backers. No, I'm sorry, Braden Bumpus and Dakota Moten. They're going to have the H-back right, handoff Nelson, rolling right. No, Ruger Tatum's going to keep it. Tatum makes a man miss, and he is going to be hit at midfield. That's going to be Ethan Watkins, and he made Dustin Jacobson miss. Jacobson went with the read option as he was going with Nelson. Good sell right there by Ruger Tatum and Nelson. Great pickup of 5 yards there for the Warriors. They have their motor moving now, as the Warriors want to cut into this deficit going into the half. 3:40 left to go here in the ball game. 20 seconds on the play clock. They have number 5, DeMichael Woods as the H-back. He's on the left side. Running back Nelson on the right. He's going to keep it again. He's not going to get away from Dustin Jacobson.
They caught him that time.
You're absolutely right, partner. Dustin Jacobson that time was not fooled, stayed home, and was able to come through and deliver that first hit and allow the rest of the herd to get there. And now Zach Rogers is going to check in. And Malachi Rice checks in, so that will bring Jaden Shumway and Kason Whitley out, as Zach Rogers and Malachi Rice are now your defensive ends, and Garrett Shumway will stay at your defensive tackle position. We're going to go now we're going to get into that weird setup now the Buffaloes have here that they've been playing hit down here on third down and long. The gun set. Malachi bull rushing up the middle. Malachi forces Tatum around. Tatum's going to run. Flag's coming out. Tatum gets back to the 50, but we have 2 flags coming out. It's in the area of holding. And if the Buffaloes accept it, it's just going to be even further for the Warriors. If they accept it, it's still going to be a 4th down and 4. And the Buffaloes will accept the penalty. So the Buffaloes accept the holding penalty. And even while being held, Malachi Rice would not be denied. Partner, he just bullied the left tackle for Glenpool. What are your thoughts?
No, it just overpowered him. They're just that defensive line is just, those 2 brothers are just constantly overpowering him.
That hold there by the Warriors are going to, since it's a spot foul, it's going to bring up 3rd and a country mile.
Wow.
They're going to have the ball at the 26-yard line, and they got to get all the way out to the Buffalo 46. So they got to get 24 to the 50 plus another 4. So they got to get about 28 yards here on this, 28 to be exact. 3 to the near, 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Tatum drops back, he's looking right. Now he's flushed. He's flustered, and the herd got to him. He got away from one man. He looked left. He looked back to the right. He was going to throw it right, but he couldn't get away from the rest of them. We now have an official's timeout. We have a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Buffalo Football here on KN.
At Compass Capital Management, you'll receive confidence in your financial security as we provide direction, clarity, and vision for your future. Go to compasscapitalmgt.com. Registered principal securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, member FINRA, SIPC. Jimmy J. Williams is an investment advisor representative of Compass Capital Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Compass Capital Management, LLC are not affiliated. 321 South 3rd, Suite 4, McAlester, Oklahoma, 74501. For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 4th down, and the 3rd down was 3rd down and country mile. This is 4th down and a whole lot. Cannon Lee deep in his own territory to punt. He's standing about the 9-yard line. Snap. He gets it away. Oh, it's going to go straight up. Oh, he shanked another one. That ball went straight up. Oh, my goodness, what a hop. It hit at the 30 and it hit about the 25, 26-yard line and looked like a bouncy ball as it shot to the 20-yard line. And that is back-to-back bad punts there by Cannon Lee. As Aaron McCarty might have also almost blocked it or got a hand on it, because I looked over there and he was sitting on the ground, and you can tell that this poor kid is wore out, and he was around the area where he punted it. So if he would have got a hand on it, that would make sense as to why it didn't get as far as it was intended.
Yeah, it's just straight up in the air.
Great stop there by the Buffalo defense, and I want to give a quick shout out. Bixby and Jinx have been running through 6A1. They're tied 7-7 in the second quarter right now. Like, what a dogfight. Swing pass ball. Ball catches it in the flats. Oh, he's going to be met immediately, and that was by number 2. That was by number 2, Eddie Garrett. And that was going to be about a loss of 1. We have official stopping it. It's an official timeout, as we don't know what we're really looking for. Blaze Ball might have had some blood, might have got cut or something as he's coming off the field. He's kind of shaking his arm And so when something like that happens, players slow to get up or blood on their uniform, the officials will stop the play and allow that player to get off the field. Bowden's going to check in the running back. You got 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Near side's a wide side. Les now rolling right, throwing right, got a man, Carter Lance. Great play there by Les now to Lance. Picks up 11 yards, and that's going to put us in the red zone. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or a beginner, McAllister Home Store has a cooking option for you. Traeger, Big Green Egg, Louisiana. Make your wood fire dreams a reality and come and visit us at McAllister Home Store. The Buffaloes are moving, and that is a first down. When you're looking to sell your ranch, timber, recreational land, or rural home, call Sean Wilkerson with Whitetail Properties at 918-284-1233. Snap, handoff, and I think it was a handoff to Moten. Yes, it was a handoff to Moten. Moten picks up about 5 yards on the carry. Pick up a 4. The ball was on the 11. They said he got to the 7, so it's going to be pick up a 4. Timeout McAllister. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Buffalo Football here on KNE.
KC Farm Machinery in McAllister is having an end-of-season sale on all 2022 Gravely commercial zero-turn mowers. We carry Gravely zero-turns from 42 up to 60-inch cuts. The 2023s are coming soon, so now's the time to take advantage of the discounts available on all 2022 Gravely zero-turn models. There's no better time to get that new Gravely commercial zero-turn. Your local independent Gravely dealer in McAllister is KC Farm Machinery, right next to the McAllister Union Stockyards.
Welcome to Allstate, where DriveWise and the Allstate mobile app gives you personalized driving feedback. And by adding it to your policy, you could save for driving safe. Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact McAllister Allstate agent, Lyle Whitworth, for a quote today.
Not available in every state. Savings based on DriveWise and other safe driving discounts. Savings vary. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Buffaloes have the football on the 7-yard line. Second down and 6 yards to go. 1:20 left here in the first half. Snap, handoff, Moten. Moten got some blockers. He's going to be hitting the backfield. Keep his motor moving. Kept his feet moving, picks up 2 yards. He had some blockers, but Glenpool was just slamming down those gaps a little too quick, getting into the backfield, creating some havoc. And it's going to be bring up third down and 4. Yeah, about third down and 4. They're going to have it on the 5-yard line. They got to get to the 1. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They're going to still stay with 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far. On the near side, we have Jaden Chaney and Carter Lance. Les now rolling left. Flag comes out, throws end zone. It's caught. Looks like it's Ethan Watkins, but it's caught. They're going to signal touchdown, but there's a penalty flag on the field, and it looks like it's in the area of holding. Oh, pass interference. No, holding against the Buffaloes. Well, the way he signaled first, he looked like he said pass interference on Jaden Chaney, but then he called a hold because I seen him do a 2 and a 4. So the penalty bug is continuing to bite the Buffaloes, as that is now another penalty for 10 yards or more. Eric McCarty is now your running back, as the Buffaloes will be moved back all the way to the 21-yard line. McCarty, the running back. Sean Perkins in the offensive line walks up. They're going to signal the play, ready to go. Snap, he's going to roll. He looks. He wanted Chaz Bradley on the screen. Couldn't get to it. Peel back block, Kason Whitley. Les now gets back up. Looks like to the 20. We got a scrum. Eddie Garrett and Chaz Bradley was tangled up. And he gets back to about the 20-yard line maybe. This is around no man's territory. You got 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. You're at about the 20, 21-yard line. Look for the Buffaloes to maybe to try a field goal here. This is in Trenton Greer's range, and that's exactly what they're going to do. He's going to kick it from the 28-yard line, so this is going to be about a 38-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick, up. It has the leg. It doinked. No, it didn't. It got through. It looked like it was short, but it got through. Buffaloes lead 24-0. You are listening to Buffalo Football right here on KNE.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAllister and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442. Football season. The most wonderful time of the year. Except for Christmas, of course. And now is a good time to head to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAllister because we have new cars on the lot. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months on the Jeep Wagoneer and 2.9% for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on the new Ram 1500 Lone Star and Bighorn Crew Cab. Patriot is a proud sponsor of McAlester Buffalo football.
Welcome back here high above First National Field where the Buffaloes lead 24-0. That was a 4-play, 32-yard drive, finished off with a 24-yard field goal by Trenton Greer. That's your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes. Judkins puts toe to leather. It's going to be taken at the 21. It's number 5, DeMichael Woods, takes it at the 21. He moves right, moves left, back right. Chapman got him. Chapman's going to pull him down to the 40. 17 seconds left here in the first half. Buffaloes lead 24-0. 17 seconds left here in the first half. Todd, what are your thoughts so far here in the first half?
Well, it's. I will say that McAllister came alive in the second quarter, but the problem was, yes, we're winning, great, but they should be winning by more. Now, luckily, Glenpool hadn't come to play at all, but you gotta love it. You gotta love the game. We're going to see what happens after halftime. I hope we come out and play like we did this last quarter, and not like we did the first quarter. So.
Yes, sir. And that was a face mask on the tackle, so that's going to add 15 yards on to the end of the run, setting up the Warriors. For the first time, they started driving McAlester Buffalo territory at the Buffalo 46-yard line. Tatum in the gun by himself. Tatum looks right, throws right, scales, and it was just short. He had Wyatt and Miller. He was looking for the 5'8", 150-pound senior who has 11 catches on the year for 95 yards and a touchdown. That one, he just left it a little short. Tatum going to be back in the gun by himself. Tatum's going to have DeMichael Woods, and Anthony Gillum, and Braden Nelson on the near side. He throws far side, caught, steps out of bounds, and that is Keaton Selfridge. Selfridge gets his first touch of the night. Going to bring up about a third down and 7, I'm sorry. 3rd down and 7, 10 seconds left to go here in the first half. And they're going to get away from the H-back. They've been away from it this entire drive. They got 3 to the near side's the wide side of the field. Tatum in the backfield by himself. Tatum drops back, looking left, steps up middle. Now he's going to roll left, throws, got a man. He's going to be hit right around the sticks, but there's a flag at the backfield as Andrew Henning was laying on top of Malachi Rice. That looks like it's going to be a hold. Yep, holding. Holding against the Warriors. They did not have enough for the first down anyways. Looks like they're going to back them up and have one more heave before the end of the half. Buffaloes lead 24-0. 2 seconds left to go here in the first half. That hold is a spot foul. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and it's going to put the Warriors at the 40-yard line, and they need to get to the Buffalo 36. So they got to go a long ways. They got to go about 25 yards. And looks like the Warriors are going to spend their last timeout. Yes, they will. Warriors call a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Buffalo Football on KN.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Vickers Furniture has remodeled their entire store, and they invite you to come in and take a look. You'll also find the best prices on furniture, bedding, and accessories. Vickers Furniture calls this, well, their remodeling sale. A new look for a new season. And don't forget, there's 18-month zero-interest financing, the fall remodeling sale. On now at Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAllister.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The last play from scrimmage. Tatum, long heave. It's intercepted by Ethan Watkins. Watkins shoving a man. He's trying to get him off of him. Watkins will not go down. He will not be deterred. Watkins keeps moving his feet, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Ethan Watkins will intercept Ruger Tatum to end the first half. I'm sorry, I know we just came back from commercial, but we're going to step away. And we're going to step away for some to thank our sponsors. And when we come back, we will have our Buffalo halftime show. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KNED.
We're celebrating 40 years of being a Nissan dealership here at Fenton Nissan of McAllister, and we're proud to be one of the oldest in the nation.
We're honored to serve our local communities and look forward to serving you in the years to come.
Come meet our friendly staff and see why we are the best deal dealer.
Buy any vehicle this month and get entered to win 2 OU or OSU football tickets.
And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent you. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer.
Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAllister are both locally owned and operated, and both offer clean, comfortable rooms at a great price, of course. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of the 2022 football season, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. And remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American and Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAllister. I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAllister.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAllister. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAllister and let us make it happen for you.
Vickers Power Sports. Drop by and check out our selection of Can-Am, Polaris, and Kawasaki side-by-sides and ATVs in stock. Vickers Power Sports also offers a 45-minute express lube and filter service. Plus, we carry a full line of parts and accessories like sound bars, roofs, windshields, and more, all in stock. Vickers Power Sports. Call us at 918-423-3306 or go to vickerspowersports.com. Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves most of eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations locally in McAllister, Bache, and Wilburton, elsewhere in Stigler, Porham, Shakota, Longtown, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. That's 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years. Now that's saying something.
McAllister Pepsi has got what you need. From food service to vending or just plain customer service, McAllister Pepsi can hook you up with all of your beverage needs. We are not your typical soda company. McAllister Pepsi is the total beverage provider, from water to energy teas, juice, and soda, and so much more. Visit us at McAllisterPepsi.com or give us a call, 918-423-2360. McAllister Pepsi, proud sponsor of the 2022 football season.
At Compass Capital Management, you'll receive confidence in your financial security as we provide direction, clarity, and vision for your future. Go to CompassCapitalMGT.com. Registered principal securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, member FINRA, SIPC. Jimmy J. Williams is an investment advisor representative of Compass Capital Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Compass Capital Management, LLC are not affiliated. 321 South 3rd, Suite 4, McAllister, Oklahoma, 74501. For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAllister and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
Hello and welcome in to the Buffalo pregame show, the Buffalo halftime show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. The score is currently 24-0, as the Buffaloes started a little slow, and then they got out and got going. We had a touchdown run. We had a 14-yard touchdown pass. We had another touchdown pass from. So right now, Caden List now has 2 touchdown passes. We're gonna have all of our official stats when Stats Barnett gets a hold of us, and then we had that 38-yard field goal by Trenton Greer, and that's what put us right here at 21-0. Todd, what are your opinions on the first half?
First half started out. We were I was kind of getting a little scared there in the first half when Glenpool came out. But if you notice, one of the things that was interesting, even in the first half, where it was nerve-wracking there for a little bit, or the first quarter, even though we hardly ever got back into our territory. So, we still were doing well. We kept hitting penalties. We'd get there and we'd hit a penalty. Everything that it was like, I won't say 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I'll say 1 step forward, maybe a half step back. But then all of a sudden, second quarter, it all came together, and the rest, I guess, is history. They just kept scoring and scoring. A couple of times there, Glenpool would come out and pull something out of a hat, a few fakes, but finally they'd catch on to it, and didn't work for them. So it will be interesting to see what both teams come out with in the second. If we just come out and play clean, not have the penalties. I think we're going to be doing. I think we're going to have this one easy.
Yeah, I think the same way about that as we look at it. Right now, my opinions on the first half, it was a little sloppy. Twice you put yourself in fourth and shorts, and you bring out the dozer and you get stopped. You just get stopped on the first one, and then the next one you had the snap that went over McCarty's head. He tried to make something of it, and we had to take the negative yards. But other than that, other than those 2 plays, then you look at, what else was negative? And then, like you mentioned, the penalties. And on the drive where the snap went over Eric's head, it already was putting the Buffaloes in a tough predicament, because they had the ball at 4th and 5, 4th and 6, which is prime opportunity and prime position to go with the dozer. But we were in that spot
and
because of penalties.
And it's not just the penalties; it's the timing of the penalties. It would be like he'd have a really good play, get some really good yardage, And the very next play, boom, it knocked him back on the penalty. And so, I mean, if you talk about something that could very easily stop a momentum, that's one thing that can do it. But they didn't let it stop the momentum. They came back, and again, 24 points. So I don't know if but you know what? It was very much a team effort tonight. Very much a team effort tonight.
So, who so far is your difference makers? I'm going to ask you, but I'm going to give mine real quick. And I know it's going to be kind of a cheating answer. But the kid has been lights out. He has been in the backfield all night long. And I'm going to say Jaden Shumway. Because Jaden Shumway so far has not allowed this Glenpool offense to get moving.
Yep.
And if I have to give another one, I'm going to say Malachi Rice, because he is giving Andrew Henning and Yonton Cordoba everything they could ask for, having to try to guard both of those guys. And so right now, I would say the two defensive ends.
And I agree. The defense has saved us. But are we taking away from Eric just because, it wasn't his fault that we had penalties? I mean, he really was a difference maker as far as putting the momentum forward. He's added that momentum to the team. The only problem was the very next play, the line would take away the momentum with a holding penalty. So, I'm always going to go with Eric just because I want Eric to, bust it tonight.
Yeah,
Brandon's probably sitting there not wanting him to do so well, so that Brandon can come back and be here when he sets the record. But
absolutely.
But yeah, the offensive line has done some just incredible things tonight. So, I mean, the defensive line has done some incredible things tonight. That's really what, when you look at it, in some ways, that tells the story too. It's 24-0. They've done their job and they held it back. What do you think about the bulldozer and the way at the beginning it just 2 plays we get down to the bulldozer and just it not working? Were you worried for a minute that it just wasn't going to work tonight?
Yeah, you get down in that 4th and short and you get stopped. Great play there by Glenpool. But then the next one, it was just a bad snap. Stops it the second time. But we're going to speak a little bit more on that. Because when we're going to speak a little bit more on that. The score at halftime is 24-0. And when we come back, we're going to have some scores around the district along with stats from Stats Barnett. You are listening to the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn, a veteran-owned business. To the Buffalo Halftime Show, sponsored by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. The score at half is 24-0. And now let's look at our stats, brought to you by Stats Barnett. Quarterback Caden Listnow has had 3 rushes for -5 yards. Blaze Ball has had 2 rushes for 4 yards. Eric McCarty has had 7 rushes for 29 yards. But if he didn't have -18 yards on when the snap went over his head, he could have more there. And senior Dakota Moten has 6 rushes for 53 yards. Ethan Watkins has 1 pass for 27 yards. And Caden Listnow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is currently 8 for 10 with 2 touchdown passes, 1 for 14 yards, and that other one for 32 yards. Receiving the ball for the Buffaloes, we have Chaz Bradley, who has 4 catches for 101 yards. Eli Chapman has 2 catches for 22. Ethan Watkins has 1 catch for 21 yards. Eric McCarty has a catch for 20. Blaze Ball, 1 catch for 0 yards. And Carter Lance has 1 catch for 11 yards himself. The Buffaloes have rushed the ball 18 times for 81 yards and have passed for 11 times for 175 yards. Their total yardage in the first half, 256. And penalties have bit us again. So far in the first half, they have had 3 holding penalties and a face mask for a total of 45 yards. And
there it is.
That right there is something that you don't want to do if you are McAllister. We talked about playing a clean game. And the penalty bug has bit them once more. Now we look at Sapulpa, where Braden Nelson has rushed the football for 9 times for 25 yards. Ruger Tatum has had eight rushes for a negative 39 yards. The quarterback, Ruger Tatum, 8 rushes, negative 39 yards, but a lot of that is the sacks and credit to this defensive line, as Wyatt Miller has 1 rush for negative 4 yards. Passing, Tatum is 3 for 7 with an interception. Receiving is Antheron Gillum, 1 catch for 3 yards. And also Keaton Selfridge has 2 catches for 7. When we talk about penalties.
Yeah, this was a good one. Now, what's this stat?
When we talk about penalties for Glenpool, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for 10, 20, 30, 36. So they have 5 penalties for 36 yards. And they have picked up 1 first down. Now, if you're listening and you're a fan of the Black Death, you're going to like this. 18 rushing attempts for negative 18 yards. 7 passing attempts for only 10 yards. Their total yardage in the first half, negative 8 yards. Their rushing average is negative 1 yard, and their passing average is 1.43 yards a pass, and they are averaging a negative 0.32 yards a play. And our score app is kind of messing up, so we're going to give the best we can. If anybody out there can help us out, help us out. And this is your scoreboard update brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. Is stocked up with brand name high-end mattresses, including hybrids. We will sell them at discounted prices to save our customers money. Full size and queen sizes starting at $300 plus mini king to choose from. Buy on time with 100-day same as cash. No credit check needed. Or 0% for 12 months with approved credit. Stop in and see our quality furniture at affordable prices. Beautiful homes begin at Beautiful Rooms Furniture, 815 East Wyandotte in McAllister. And we are going to start off in the district as we have Dale City up over the Durant 35-0 at the half. And, is that at halftime? And Coweta is up 42-0 on Memorial, 1 minute from halftime. Locally, we have Spiro leading Wilburton 17-6. Hartshorn is currently leading Liberty 28-7. Stroud is currently leading Savannah 48-0. And we have had the last 2 weeks trouble with Canadian, and we have a Canadian score as of 1 hour ago. Canadian was trailing Central Salisaw 8-0. In Class B, we had Quinton leading Webbers Falls 32-0 at half in the second quarter. That game is probably now at half. So now, if we can get all of our stuff to work right, we can give you our 2A local, more of our 2A local scores. Again, this app has so many bugs in it, but it's one of the best and only ways that we're able to keep looking at scores. So, Todd, what do you think the Buffaloes? Todd, while I look at this, what do you think the Buffaloes have to do in the second half?
Again, we keep saying it. We've said it several times. Just keep coming out and playing clean. You know, it's obvious that they came to play. I think this, and if you look at the seniors are stepping up like you'd expect them to do on senior night. So they're coming forward and they're playing the game they're playing. By the way, isn't it wonderful to see these parents walk out with their seniors? That's one thing that happens on senior night. It's been kind of enjoyable to watch them come out with their families with the seniors. But if they'll just come out, play clean ball, I really don't see them. I don't think it's going to change them. I don't know what that Glenpool can do in the half when you're negative, when you're going into halftime negative. Unless something happens, I just don't see how something drastic happens or some sort of injury happens. God forbid. I think this is going to be a good game.
Yeah,
and
I believe you are right on the money there, partner. As we can't get our score apps to work for some reason. I don't know what's going on tonight with them. Normally they are really trusty, but we're having some trouble. The Buffaloes will get the football to start the second half. And if we can get our score app to work, we'll give you some scores. We'll feed them throughout the game as we are struggling to get them. But this will conclude our Buffalo halftime show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn, a veteran-owned business. Come see us in Old Town. And we are going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, second half of Buffalo football right here on KNED.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Vickers Furniture has remodeled their entire store, and they invite you to come in and take a look. You'll also find the best prices on furniture, bedding, and accessories. Vickers Furniture calls this, their remodeling sale. A new look for a new season. And don't forget, there's 18-month zero-interest financing, the fall remodeling sale. On now at Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAllister.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
We're celebrating 40 years of being a Nissan dealership here at Fenton Nissan of McAllister, and we're proud to be one of the oldest in the nation.
We're honored to serve our local communities and look forward to serving you in the years to come.
Come meet our friendly staff and see why we are the best deal dealer.
Buy any vehicle this month and get entered to win 2 OU or OSU football tickets.
And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent you. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer.
Learn more at FentonNissan.com.
We're celebrating 40 years of being a Nissan dealership here at Fenton Nissan of McAllister, and we're proud to be one of the oldest in the nation.
We're honored to serve our local communities and look forward to serving you in the years to come.
Come meet our friendly staff and see why we are the best deal dealer.
Buy any vehicle this month and get entered to win 2 OU or OSU football tickets.
And don't forget to tell them Maddie sent you. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer.
Learn more at FentonNissan.com.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAllister are both locally owned and operated, and both offer clean, comfortable rooms at a great price, of course. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of the 2022 football season, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. And remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American and Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAllister. I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAllister.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAllister. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAllister and let us make it happen for you.
Vickers Power Sports. Drop by and check out our selection of Can-Am, Polaris, and Kawasaki side-by-sides and ATVs in stock. Vickers Power Sports also offers a 45-minute express lube and filter service. Plus, we carry a full line of parts and accessories like sound bars, roofs, windshields, and more, all in stock. Vickers Power Sports. Call us at 918-423-3306 or go to vickerspowersports.com.
Welcome back high above First National Field. You are listening to Phillip Jewell Jr. alongside Todd Allen here in the booth, bringing you Buffalo Football Senior Night 2022 edition. Now, the Buffaloes will bring out the kick return team as they will be traveling right to left on your radio dial, and the Warriors will be traveling left to right. We would like to thank our kickoff sponsor, that is Jet Tire Service. For great deals on Michelin, Uniroyal, Kenda, and Cooper tires for your car, truck, or SUV, see Jet Tire Service in McAllister, serving Southeast Oklahoma since 1962. Don't fret, Jet Tire. Don't fret, choose Jet. I am sorry, we're not going to be going right to left with the Buffaloes. We're going to be going left to right, actually. It's going to be number 9, Cannon Lee will be doing the kickoff duties, as he's been handling all the punt duties. Back deep to receive is going to be Jordan Clark, Chaz Bradley, and I didn't get a number on the other guy, but Jordan Clark, the freshman, getting back there as the Warriors lined up. They might onside kick it. Here goes Lee. It is going to be an onside kick. Buffaloes get on it. Great play right there to be ready to have your hands team up and ready. And we have some scores, finally. Onside kick to recover, and the Warriors, the Diggers onside kicked it as well. Hartshorn is up on Liberty at the half, 28-7. The Bearcats and from Antlers and Heavener are 14-14 in the second quarter. And those are just a couple of scores that we can find out. Some games are being played tomorrow night, so we won't have scores there. Your running back on the left side of Les now is Moten. Handoff Moten. He cuts back, counterplay up the middle, powers his way, picks up 3 yards to the 50. You got two receivers here to the near side. The near side is going to be the wide side of the field, and that's going to be number 4, Carter Lance and Eli Chapman. On the far side, you're going to have Ethan Watkins alongside Chaz Bradley. Chaz Bradley on the near side, Eli Chapman on the far side. Moten, now the running back, steps to the right side of Les now. Snap, handoff, Moten up the middle, barrels his way down to the Glenpool 46-yard line. Pickup of about 6, going to bring up looks like a third down and 3 yards to go. Third down and 3 from the Glenpool 46-yard line. The Buffaloes are wearing their white hats with the Buffaloes in cursive. Black jerseys, black pants with gold piping down the side, gold numerals on the front and back. The Warriors are wearing their blue helmets, white jerseys, gray pants. They're going to bring pressure. Nelson misses. Les now steps up. Les now first down. He's got more. Green grass in front of him. And Les now is going to be taken down at the Warrior 30, looks like about the Warrior 36, 37-yard line. They are going to officially mark it. Oh, wow. The line judge had him about the 37, but the back judge said that he was actually down about the 38 and a half, 39-yard line, marked it right at the 38 and a half. We're going to stay with Moten as the running back on the right side. We're going to stay on the gun, 2-by-2 set. Snap. Les now looks left. He's going to roll left. He steps up, gets his feet, throws. He's got a man. Oh, and he put it in between Ethan Watkins and Eli Chapman. Going to bring it up 2nd down and 10. He had Eli Chapman on a skinny post, and he had Eli Chapman on a skinny post, and he had Ethan Watkins on the deep post. Got his feet under him, but he just couldn't get it there. Great effort there, though, by Caden Lesnow on the play as that ball falls just a little short. We're going to go 3 receivers to the near side. It's going to be Carter Lance, Chaz Bradley, Ethan Watkins to the near side. One of the far is Eli Chapman. Moten stays the running back on the right. Moten fakes, screen pass, Watkins makes a man miss, gets around 2 men, but we got a flag right at the line of scrimmage on the 40-yard line. This is in the area of holding, and when it came out, it came from the back judge. So expect a holding penalty right here by the Buffaloes. And the Buffaloes are going backwards. That's going to be another penalty. The penalty bug has just bit the Buffaloes last week and this week, Todd.
Yep.
Oh man, that is you don't want that to stall out the drive. And here comes Eric McCarty checking in for Ethan Watkins. In the first half, Eric McCarty had 29 yards rushing. He came into this game needing 247. He had 29 in the first half. So that puts him right around 217. 218 left for the record. McCarty, ball at midfield. McCarty, he's going to be a blocker. Les now looks left, and oh, he wanted the wheel route. He wanted Watkins out of the backfield on the wheel. Incomplete pass. It's 3rd down, 21 yards to go. They were thinking the wheel route. Miscommunication there by the quarterback Les now and Ethan Watkins. We're going to stay right. We're going to stay with 2 to the near. Looks like Carter Lance and Chaz Bradley. On the far side, Ethan Watkins and Eli Chapman. Eric McCarty stays a running back. 3rd down, 21 yards to gain for the first down. We're going to go to the line. McCarty just a half a yard in front of Les now. Watkins on the motion. Screen pass. McCarty read perfectly. First man there. Dyson Sanders for the Warriors. And they smelled out the screenplay perfectly as he flies downhill. Great play right there by the Warriors. That has been one that McAllister has loved to run. That is actually what got them to tie the game and actually to take the lead with Indale City. Same play right there. McAllister loves that middle of the field screen play to McCarty. And Dyson Sanders smelled it out, knew what was coming, delivers a thunderous blow. And McCarty had nowhere to go, brings up 4th down, 17 yards to go with 9:35 left here in the 3rd quarter. Les now the punter. Now we move out. Oh, the ball snapped over his head. Lesnow's got to go get it. Lesnow picks it up, still gets it away, and now it's going to be blocked. What was disastrous from the it went disastrous. Now it's touched and it's live. And the Warriors are going to get back on it. What was disastrous because of the snap over his head, and then it was blocked, and then it was touched by a Warrior. And if the Buffaloes would have got back on it, it would have been their ball because they were trying to return the punt. And the Warriors were set up shop at the 16-yard line inside the red zone. Visit McAllister's newest flooring source. McAllister's newest flooring source has arrived. Do you need tile, carpet, or luxury vinyl? McAllister Home Store can help. Free measurements and quality installers. Come see us at 5th and Wyandotte. Man, that one it went disastrous from the get-go. The bad snap and the blocked punt.
Not a great way to start out the first half.
And like we said in the pregame, this Glenpool team is getting outscored. They're getting outscored like 130-30 in the 3rd quarter. And they're coming up big right here. Handoff Nelson. Oh, no, it's a keeper to Ruger Tatum. Ruger Tatum kept it. He had me fooled. I thought Braden Nelson
had me fooled too. That was well done.
He had the entire Buffalo defense fooled. He thought he put it in Braden Nelson's belly. He pulled it on the read option. Malachi Rice checks out. It looks like it's going to be Kason Whitley, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's Kason Whitley checking in. Yes, it will be Kason Whitley at the defensive end. Snap, handoff, Nelson, right side, bounces. McCarty chasing him. Oh my goodness, that looked like it was a block in the back. We got a late flag, and now we have one. And that was about as blatant a block in the back as I've ever seen. and the flag flies in late.
Player down.
Eric McCarty has yet to get up from taking that block. We're going to step away for an injury timeout. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KNED.
Vickers Power Sports. Drop by and check out our selection of Can-Am, Polaris, and Kawasaki side-by-sides and ATVs in stock. Vickers Power Sports also offers a 45-minute express lube and filter service. Plus, we carry a full line of parts and accessories like sound bars, roofs, windshields, and more, all in stock. Vickers Power Sports. Call us at 918-423-3306 or go to vickerspowersports.com.
Welcome back here to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field, where the Buffaloes are leading 24-0, 8:34 remaining in the third quarter. The shaken up Buffalo was Eric McCarty. He didn't move after he got blocked in the back, and that was one that was about as clear and blatant as I've seen. The near side official didn't call it, but the back judge, he actually seen it. Snap, handoff, Nelson up the middle. Nelson barreling his way, makes a man miss, makes two men miss. Now he's got a herd of Buffaloes in front of him. Nelson barreling down. He's going to be tackled at the 6. He had Dakota Moden, Chaz Bradley, and Ethan Watkins was not allowing him to move. He picked all of it up and then a little bit more. It's going to set up shop at about right at the marker. They have him marked at the 6, but he has to get to the south side of the 6. They have him at the north side. We're going to bring out the we have his officials timeout. We have a Warrior in pain. We're going to step away for another quick 30-second timeout due to the injured player. You're listening to Buffalo Football on
KC Farm Machinery in McAllister is having an end-of-season sale on all 2022 Gravely commercial zero-turn mowers. We carry Gravely zero-turns from 42 up to 60-inch cuts. The 2023s are coming soon, so now's the time to take advantage of the discounts available on all 2022 Gravely zero-turn models. There's no better time to get that new Gravely commercial zero-turn. Your local independent Gravely dealer in McAllister is KC Farm Machinery, right next to the McAllister Union Stockyards. Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAllister are both locally owned and operated, and both offer clean, comfortable rooms at a great price, of course. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of the 2022 football season, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. And remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American and Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAllister.
McAllister Pepsi has got what you need. From food service to vending or just plain customer service, McAllister Pepsi can hook you up with all of your beverage needs. We are not your typical soda company. McAllister Pepsi is the total beverage provider, from water to energy teas, juice, and soda, and so much more. Visit us at McAllisterPepsi.com or give us a call, 918-423-2360. McAllister Pepsi, proud sponsor of the 2022 football season.
At Compass Capital Management, you'll receive confidence in your financial security as we provide direction, clarity, and vision for your future. Go to CompassCapitalMGT.com. Registered principal securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer, member FINRA, SIPC. Jimmy J. Williams is an investment advisor representative of Compass Capital Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Compass Capital Management, LLC are not affiliated. 321 South 3rd, Suite 4, McAllister, Oklahoma, 74501.
If you are joining us on radio, it is news to you. That is a first down. They brought the chain gang out during the timeout, but if you're watching on YouTube, our cameras keep rolling, and you saw him call first down, snap, handoff. He puts it in Keaton Selfridge's belly. Selfridge barrels up. He gets down to the 4, maybe the 3-yard line. And just want to give an update on Eric McCarty. He has came over to the bench. They've worked on him. Our wonderful athletic trainers, Mike Baker and Jonathan Herrick, have worked on him, and he's now sitting alone on the bench. That's we're going to continue to monitor him as and the injured Glenpool Warrior looked like it was number 30, Braden Nelson. It was just a cramp. He walked off on his own power. So good to see these kids walking off on their own. Snap, handoff again. Selfridge. He bounces right. He's going to be met. And it looks like on the outside, Owen Russell was there waiting on him. Makes the hit. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line, 2.5-yard line. They're saying Garrett Shumway actually shed the block and got over there. Great play right there by Garrett Shumway to go all the way from the middle to the outside like that. Handoff Selfridge. Looked like he got an early start. Selfridge barrels in. That's a 2-yard run by Keaton Selfridge. Glenpool is on the board. 24-6 is the score. 6:52 left here in the 3rd quarter. Glenpool looking like they're going to go for 2 now. They need it. If they get this, then they can make this a 2-score game. Selfridge looking over at the sideline with Ruger Tatum, along with Ashton Gorbett. They're waiting on the call. They're bringing in the call very slowly. We got 13 seconds left here on the play clock. Now they get it called in. They got 8 seconds. They got to get to the line. They got to get a snap. They got 5 seconds left on the play clock. 4. They get a snap. Handoff. He gets up, and I don't think he got it. Line judges are saying he's short. They denied him. Buffaloes denied him. 24-6 is the score. We're going to step away. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KNED.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
CryoShock McAllister will help you with athletic performance and recovery. Whole body cryotherapy causes inhibition of inflammation, which results in a reduction of pain and swelling. WBC is the natural and safe way to prevent or eliminate joint pain associated with the following: rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, muscle sprain and strain, sports injuries, and repetitive motion injury. Make cryotherapy part of your wellness regimen. Fast and convenient for rapid recovery of injuries. CryoShock McAllister, 405 East Chickasaw Suite C, McAllister.
Welcome back to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. That was a 2-yard touchdown run by Keaton Selfridge. Capped off a 8-play drive. Capped off about it was about an 8-play drive from the. And there's the onside kick, but it goes a little deeper. That was actually a 4-play drive. Actually, sorry, I misread that. 4-play drive that took 26 yards, about 2 minutes off the clock. And that is your drive summary, brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes. And Jordan Clark has entered the game at running back. The freshman standing alongside Caden Less now. You got 2 receivers to the near side. It's Carter Lance and Chaz Bradley, 2 to the far. Looks like Eli can't get a read on those on the outside. Handoff, Clark up the middle. Clark's going to be met. 5-yard pickup. Keeps his speed moving. Great play right there by Jordan Clark to keep moving. And his forward progress is going to pull him right at the 41-yard line, 42-yard line. They're going to say he got 4 yards out of the play. Eric McCarty has yet to get off the bench. He's still shaking up after that block in the back, as we're going to have Ewott and Eli Chapman on the far side. Chapman runs a screen, and he wants that one back. They ran the little hot screen over there, walk inside the block, and he knew if he caught that, he had one man to beat, and he was going to the house. Bigsby is on the ropes, 17-14. Jinx over Bigsby currently. This is a big one right there. Bigsby's riding like a 55-game winning streak. Want to give a quick update. Blaze Ball in the first half came off with a shoulder, point at his shoulder, and he currently has ice on his shoulder. And Eric McCarty's on the bench. And Jordan Clark makes a man miss. Makes 2 men miss. Blazing down the far sidelines, the freshman. He runs over a man from the Buffalo 42, all the way into the red zone. The freshman is getting it done on senior night. The last home game of 2022, and the freshman won't be denied. A powerful run there by Jordan Clark, putting the Buffaloes in the red zone. Remodeling or building a house can be rough. McAlester Home Store can make it easier. Snap. Les now rolling right, looks right, throws right. He's got Bradley. He's dancing around, makes a man miss at the 10. He gets inside the 10 to the 8. The Buffaloes are rolling now. McAlester Home Store can make it easier. Get flooring, backsplash, paint, and appliances. Plus, you can even get a free design consultation. Come and see us, 5th and Wyandotte. And just like that, the McAlester Buffaloes are back in business. A chance to strike to go up 30-6. Clark staying the running back on the left. You got Carter Lance, Eli Chapman, Ethan Watkins, and a bunch set on the left side. They're going to run an out route. Les now looking in the end zone, rolling left, looking left, throwing left. It's going to be tipped incomplete. You got 5:17 left here in the third period. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 with the ball on the 9-yard line. It's going to stay with Jaden Chaney, Carter Lance, Ethan Watkins, and Eli Chapman as the receivers. And here comes the Dozer package, but it's going to be with Braden Bumpus, the sophomore. And back to what I was saying about Blaze Ball, we saw him come off in the second quarter. He pointed at his shoulder. He is now currently without shoulder pads on, ice around his shoulder, and Eric McCarty is still at the same spot on the bench. I hope those two kids are okay. Delay of game. It's going to make the third down and 1, now a 3rd down and 6. Glenpool's going to make a substitution. They're going to pull out number 17, Switzer McGeely, and bring in, looks like 71, I believe it was, Kel Gates. Dozer formation. Bumpus brings Russell in motion. Russell sets up. Bumpus rolls right. He's going right. Braden Bumpus from the 14-yard line. And the Buffaloes won't be denied. And they punch one in to go up 30-6 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Braden Bumpus says, hey, I know how to run the Dozer too. Get me a touchdown. Buffaloes go up 30-6 with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Trenton Greer on to attempt the PAT. Les now the holder. Eddie Garrett's already blocked one. They come, and this is going to be another offsides. Glenpool has blocked quite a bit of kicks this year, and Glenpool's blocked quite a bit of kicks this year, and they can sense it, and they're just leaving a little early. And looks like Coach Macy's pointing towards the kickoff, so I'm thinking he wants the kick to be good and assess this one on the kickoff. Yeah, he's signaling good, so he wants to assess it on the kickoff. We're going to see now the official's going to go into talk with the other officials. Kickoff team's ready to roll. This team's on fire now. So they won't let McAlester assess the offsides on the kickoff. They're just going to move the ball closer. So now here comes Dozer, Braden Bumpus back out. McAlester looking to go up 32-6 here in the third quarter. They come out, Dozer set. Russell the receiver, Russell in motion. Now he's going to motion back. Snap. Bumpus rolls right, and Bumpus, did he get in or did they stop him? One of the officials in the end zone, one saying he got stopped. He did get stopped. Buffaloes lead 30-6 with 5:10 left to go here in the third. We're going to step away. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KNE.
KC Farm Machine is having an end-of-season sale on all 2022 Gravely commercial zero-turn mowers. We carry Gravely zero-turns from 42 up to 60-inch cuts. The 2023s are coming soon, so now's the time to take advantage of the discounts available on all 2022 Gravely zero-turn models. There's no better time to get that new Gravely commercial zero-turn. Your local independent Gravely dealer in McAlester is KC Farm Machinery, right next to the McAlester Union Stockyards.
Welcome to Allstate, where DriveWise and the Allstate mobile app gives you personalized driving feedback, and by adding it to your policy, you can save for driving safe. Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact McAlester Allstate agent Lyle Whitworth for a quote today.
Not available in every state. Savings based on DriveWise and other safe driving discounts. Savings vary. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome back to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. As Caleb Judkins is getting ready, has his kickoff unit ready to roll. On the near side on this kickoff team is Tyler Phillips. Judkins now takes the steps back. Points left, points right, points left. He now goes up, puts toe to leather. Nice little kick. It's going to be taken at about the 27-yard line. That's Wyatt Miller. Miller steps up. Miller down the far sideline. He's pushing forward. He's going to go, and he steps out of bounds. Wyatt Miller had all the momentum, but a penalty flag is on the field. A penalty flag is on the field, and it's going to be a hold on Glenpool. It's going to negate the big return there by Wyatt Miller. That previous drive for McAllister was capped off with a 14-yard touchdown run by Braden Bumpus. Got him down. Jordan Clark got him down there on a long run from McAllister's 42-yard line, setting him up inside the red zone. We don't have an official drive summary. We were working on some technical stuff on that side, and that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes. And now I know why it's been so quiet. I forgot to turn the field mic back up. We played almost the entire third quarter with no field mic. I am so sorry. There we go. Now that sounds better. I was like, why does it sound weird in my ear? That would be why. Brandon, if you're listening, I'm not trying to sabotage it, man. I apologize. That was a sweeping handoff there to Nelson. Caden West now rolls down, makes the play, bringing up, maybe got one on the play. Yeah, yard marker is indicating he picked up one on the play, bringing up a second down and 9. H-back is number 6, Anthony Whitstone. Tatum again, read option, keeps it. He's going to be mauled up by number 53, Garrett Shumway.
Tatum, the ball carrier.
Tatum loses a yard, makes it 3rd down and 10. Todd, this sounds so much better in my ear now that I have the field mic turned back on.
Yeah, it was a little too much silence going on without it.
I was sitting here, I was like, why does this seem so quiet? I was like, what is going on? And I just happened to look over, and I see it all the way up, turned off like we did at halftime. I was like, oh, that would be why. So now it feels like Friday Night Lights again, but on Thursday. Tatum drops back, looks right, throws right, got a man. Oh, he made the play. He had Ashton Gorbett down the far sideline, and he got it in. Ethan Watkins made a play on the football, but Ruger Tatum drops it in the breadbasket. Nice play there from the sophomore to the senior. That's the joy of being 6'5". You can go up and make a play like that, while Ethan Watkins is only 5'9", so he's putting 6 inches on him. Great play right there. Put it where his man could get it. Great effort there, though, by Ewart. Glenpool on the move. They got Nelson in the pistol. Nelson rolls. Tatum looks left. He's going to roll left. He's now going to tuck it. He's going to cut it up. He makes a man miss. He's being tracked down. Malachi Rice catches him from behind.
Ball carrier down to the Buffalo.
That last first down, when you were looking to sell your ranch, timber, or recreational land or rural home, call Sean Wilkerson with Whitetail Properties at 918-284-1233. I want to thank some of our sponsors for putting us on the air: Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the Bank & A, Vickers Furniture, Benton Nissan, Buck Wilson Frame and Body, Vickers Power Sports, Freedom Ford, W.E. Alford Propane, American and Best Western Sweets. Handoff Selfridge. Selfridge sweeping. He's going to cut it up. First down. He gets inside the red zone. Whether you're a seasoned pit master or a beginner, McAllister Home Store has a cooking option just for you. Traeger, Big Green Egg, and Louisiana. Make your firewood dreams a reality. We're going to get back thanking our sponsors: Compass Capital Management, Caring Hands Healthcare Centers, McAllister Pepsi, First Realty, KC Farm Machinery, Allstate, Lyle, Woodworth Asian, and CryoShock Wellness Center. The Warriors are now on the move inside the red zone. Snap, puts it, handoff Nelson. Ball's on the ground. Buffalo's got it. Dakota Moten seen it on the ground and said, I'll take that and go the other way with it. And the Buffalo defense comes up big here in the third quarter with a big stop, giving the ball back to the Buffalo offense, who was just moving on their last series. The senior McCarty goes out. He's hyping up Dakota Moten, senior to senior right there. You love to see that. Love to see the love there from these two, from all these kids. And now here comes the offense again. It's going to be Eli Chapman, Carter Lance, Ethan Watkins, Jaden Cheney are your receivers. Got 3 to the near. The near side is the wide side of the field as the ball's being placed right by the left hash, not quite on the hash. Running back is Jordan Clark, who's on the left side of Les now. Snap, handoff, Clark. He's got some room. He's up the middle. He's blazing his way. And is he going to get the first down? He's going to be very close. And yes, he got the first down. When you're looking to sell your ranch, timber, or recreational land or rural home, call Sean Wilkerson with Whitetail Properties at 918-284-1233. Great run right there by Jordan Clark, getting the first down. Snap. Les now. Oh, and he went back with the hot screen, and that one was just a little too high. The one before that hit Chapman in the hands. That one was too high by Les now. Both of them are going to want that one back. Checking in now for the Buffaloes is going to be number 21. That's Kason Washington Maisie. Kason Washington Maisie is now going to check in and be the receiver, the lone receiver on the far side. They're going to have Ethan Watkins, Carter Lance, Jaden Cheney on the near. Running back was Clark. Les now keeps it. He pulls it, picks up. Oh, was it 9 or 10? Picks up 9 on the read option. Wyatt Miller for Glenpool makes the play and makes the 9-yard pickup. Great play right there by Caden Les now to be able to read the defensive end and pick up 9 yards. And right now you're looking at the Buffalo offense next year with Carter Lance, Ethan Watkins, Jaden Cheney, Jordan Clark, and Kason Washington Maisie. Handoff Clark. Clark barreling his way. Here he comes. And when he gets moving, he cannot be stopped. That is a first down into Warrior territory. That is a first down for the McAllister, and they have some momentum. They're rolling now. When Jordan Clark comes into the game, it's that spark. He has that it factor as a freshman. You can tell that the game is slowing down, and the ball on the 49-yard line. Snap. Past Maisie. Washington Maisie catches the hot screen, and he's going to be jerked down. Great play right there. Chapman's going to check back in. He's going towards the far sideline, and he might be coming in for Kason Washington Maisie, and that's who he's coming in for. Still going to stay with 3 to the near side. That's going to be Carter Lance, Jaden Cheney, and Ethan Watkins here on the near side. The near side is the wide side of the field. Jordan Clark, the running back, looks like he's going to be on, the offensive line, and Jordan Clark and Les now's in a huddle. He's going to be on the right side of Les now. Second down, 5 yards to go, 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Halfback screen. Clark makes a man miss. He barrels his way up, and what a play right there. And he gets down to the 34-yard line. 36-yard line, I'm sorry. McAlester Buffalo first down to the 36-yard line. 1 of 10 left here in the third period. Buffalo's leading 30-6 on the last home game of 2022. They're going to mount. They're now going to flip Carter Lance and Braden Bumpus and Eli Chapman to the wide side of the field. The wide side is the far side. Handoff Clark. Clark all the way up the middle. He's got some speed. He's got some momentum. Clark all from the 36 down to the 21-yard line. And the Buffaloes have another first down. They are now making the Warriors pay, and they're killing them on the ground. They have to the 22, actually, not the 21. Receivers stay the same. Jordan Clark still a running back. Clark's going to be on the left side of Les now. Snap. Les now looking left. Steps up in the pocket. Throws left. Got a man over the middle. Eli Chapman. Did he pull it in? Chapman said, I got you, buddy. I tried. He said, I missed the last 2, but I got you there. A 22-yard touchdown strike. Junior to junior. It's now a 30-point ball game, and the Buffaloes lead 36-6 with 17 seconds remaining here in the third period. On to attempt the point after is Trenton Greer to make this a 31-point ball game. 17 seconds left here in the third. Snap is good, holds good, kicks up. Kick is good, Buffaloes lead 37-6 with 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KC.
KC Farm Machinery in McAlester is having an end-of-season sale on all 2022 Gravely commercial zero-turn mowers. We carry Gravely zero-turns from 42 up to 60-inch cuts. The 2023s are coming soon, so now's the time to take advantage of the discounts available on all 2022 Gravely zero-turn models. There's no better time to get that new Gravely commercial zero-turn. Your local independent Gravely dealer in McAlester is KC Farm Machinery, right next to the McAlester Union Stockyards.
Welcome to Allstate, where DriveWise and the Allstate mobile app gives you personalized driving feedback, and by adding it to your policy, you can save for driving safe. Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact McAllister Allstate agent Lyle Whitworth for a quote today.
Not available in every state. Savings based on DriveWise and other safe driving discounts. Savings vary. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
An 84-yard drive.
Welcome back here to First National Field, Hook Eales Stadium, where that was an 8-play drive that took 2 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock, capped off with a 22-yard touchdown pass from Caden Lesnow to Eli Chapman. That is your drive summary, brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They're a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love these McAlester Buffaloes. Buffaloes went with an onside kick there. It was picked up by Dyson Sanders. Sanders hit a Warrior, couldn't get away from him.
That last drive, about 84 yards.
84 yards?
Yeah.
Nice.
Drive.
That right there is getting it done. And when this Buffalo team gets rolling, you can see it there. They're just dicing them up the middle. You know, you had the freshman Clark just really getting nasty with it running the football.
It is good to see the future.
And, I mean, that's exactly
Even
what
on senior night.
That's exactly what that was. You know, Jordan Clark's a freshman.
Exactly
you got the junior quarterback in Lesnow, junior receiver in Chapman, who just caught that touchdown. And across the board, you had junior Watkins, junior Jaden Chaney, and junior Carter Lance all out there. So that whole offensive series with just the skill players was next year's Buffalo offense.
That's right. That's right.
And timeout, Glenpool.
Ladies and gentlemen,
since we just took one, we're 12 seconds away from the end of the third quarter. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to thank our 2022 football sponsors. That's Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the Bank and A, Vickers Furniture, Fenton Nissan, Buck Wilson Frame and Body, Vickers Power Sports, Freedom Ford, W.E. Alford Propane, American Best Western Inn and Suites, Compass Capital Management, Caring Hands Healthcare Centers, McAllister Pepsi, First Realty, KC Farm Machinery, Allstate Lyle Whitworth Agent, and CryoShock Wellness Center. Thank you to every single one of our sponsors for putting us on the air, and thank you for your love and support for these kids.
Adam Dixon splits the uprights. It's good.
And they have made the field goal. That is a tradition here in McAlester. They made the field goal. Snap handoff. It's going to be White Wheatstone. Wheatstone up the middle. Makes the man miss. He's gone. He's open field. Lesnow with an angle. Can Lesnow cut him off? He does. DeMichael Woods on the run, actually. It was not Wheatstone, DeMichael Woods. And that's going to bring up the end of the third quarter. You were listening to Buffalo Football right here on KNED.
Football season. The most wonderful time of the year. Except for Christmas, of course. And now is a good time to head to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester, because we have new cars on the lot. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months on the Jeep Wagoneer, and 2.9% for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on the new Ram 1500 Lone Star and Bighorn Crew Cab. Patriot is a proud sponsor of McAlester Buffalo Football.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, once again. As we now start the fourth quarter, Buffaloes lead 37-6 with 12 minutes left here in the ball game. Ruger Tatum is right beside DeMicah Woods in the backfield. They're going to move Selfridge. Selfridge comes left to right. He hands off to Michael Woods again. He's going to be met by Ethan Watkins. This Buffalo Buffalo defense is just too nasty. They've not really allowed Glenpool to do much of anything. The play right before the end of the third quarter was the best play from scrimmage that Glenpool has had all night long. And there they get another 6-yard pickup. As Bigsby is kind of in trouble. They're down 31-20, barring the PAT, and snap, hold, and they're going to get down to the 1-yard line, but we have a flag on the field. Ethan Watkins on the play. It's going to be a hold on the Warriors. Going to be back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Owen Russell just checked in. Here comes Zach Rogers. As you now hear the student section, as they stop as I say that. Student section was getting a "you can't do that" chant going on. As the Warriors got all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Warriors got all the way down to the 1-yard line, get caught with a hold, back it up 10 yards, and it's going to be second down and 7 yards to go from the 18-yard line. 11-11 left to go here in the ball game. Buffaloes lead 37-6. Selfridge man in motion. And false start. And if things have just went from bad to worse here for the Warriors. And the wind has officially moved. The American flag in the south end zone has not moved, but the flags right here beside the stadium is just sticking up west. So the wind has moved, and it's coming out of the straight up east now. Like, that is about as wild as you can get. That is as Oklahoma weather as we can ask for. Selfridge man in motion, flips to Selfridge. Selfridge cuts it up. He's going to be hit right at the 20-yard line. They remember with the jet sweep, push pass. So it doesn't actually go down as a rushing attempt. That could actually goes down as a toss pass for a pickup about a couple yards there for Selfridge. Third down, 10 yards to go. They need to get to the 11. They got the ball at the 21. This is where the Buffalo defense has been great all night, not really allowing the Warriors to do much of anything. Selfridge trying to go to the left side. Tatum tells him to go back to the right side. He puts in Woods' gut. He tosses. Got a man. That's Gorbett. Gorbett, he's going to reach and, he reached trying to get some extra yardage. And when he did, Eli Chapman reached out and hit that ball, and he was able to pull it back in. That's going to bring up a 4th down and short. They need to get to the 11. They are sitting at the 16-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 5. Buffaloes cannot jump off sides. If you jump off sides right here, it's going to be a first down. Warriors taking their time. 15 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Warriors now going to break the huddle. They're going to walk towards the line. Tatum on the gun, got 2 to the near. Near side's the wide side. Hand off Woods, and he's going to be caught in the backfield. Garrett Shumway said not today. It was 4th and 5. Turnover on downs. Buffaloes now have the lead. Buffaloes have the ball back. Clock stops at 9:58 left to go in the ball game. 37-6. Buffaloes lead. This is exactly what the doctor ordered after a heartbreaking rainy loss last week in Sapulpa. The doctor ordered a Buffalo fire, and that's exactly what has happened here tonight. Defensively, McAllister looks like a completely different unit, and now in the third quarter, they really got their offense moving. They were able to dice some people up. Got Jordan Clark, the running back. Got 2 receivers to the near side. You're going to have 2 to the far. Near side's looking like it is Carter Lance and Eli Chapman. Screen pass, Chapman. He catches it. Chapman has a man to beat. Oh, if he would have got away from the ankle tackle from Dyson Sanders a little bit sooner, he would have been gone. That's a first down. And when you're looking to sell your ranch, timber, or recreational land or a rural home, call Sean Wilkerson with Whitetail Properties at 918-284-1233. Handoff, Clark up the middle. 15-yard pickup there by the freshman.
Jordan Clark with the first down out to the 45-yard line.
They're going to mark it at the 44, 14-yard pickup. Last now on the gun. Clark to the right. He's going to pass. Looks like Chaz Bradley. Chaz makes a man miss. Wide open field. He's got nothing but room. Chaz Bradley, house call. It's me. I'm coming to the end zone. The screenplay for 56 yards. Touchdown. Chaz Bradley. And now, here come the Buffaloes. And it looks like, yes, we're going to go for the PAT attempt. The Buffaloes looking to go up 44-6 here with 9 minutes and 6 seconds left here on Thursday Night Lights. Snaps good, holds good, kicks up, kick is good. Buffaloes lead 44-6 with 9:06 left to go. You are listening to Buffalo Football on KNE.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves most of eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations locally in McAllister, Bache, and Wilburton, elsewhere in Stigler, Porham, Shakota, Longtown, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. That's 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years. Now that's saying something. Vickers Power Sports. Drop by and check out our selection of Can-Am, Polaris, and Kawasaki side-by-sides and ATVs in stock. Vickers Power Sports also offers a 45-minute express lube and filter service. Plus, we carry a full line of parts and accessories like sound bars, roofs, windshields, and more, all in stock. Vickers Power Sports. Call us at 918-423-3306 or go to vickerspowersports.com.
Welcome back here to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. That was a 3-play, 81-yard touchdown drive that took right at 50 seconds off the clock, capped off with a 56-yard touchdown strike. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. And here's the kick. It's going to be fair caught at the Glenpool Warrior 34-yard line. And that's your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love these McAlester Buffaloes. If you're listening, if you're watching on YouTube here, and you're just curious because of the winning streak, Bixby is in trouble. 55, 56 in a row, and they are on the ropes at home against Jinx. They're in trouble. Down 10 right now. They have steamrolled everybody they played so far, and them and Jinx have met up in a chess match right now. Back to our game. You got going to the gun. He's going to hand off to Michael Woods. Woods cuts it back up the middle, has Malachi Rice with him. He's going to spin away from Rice, but now Rice doesn't let him. Tries to spin away from Rice. Rice didn't let him go. Pick up 2 yards. Ball's going to be placed at the 39-yard line. Dyson Woods Michael Woods tried to get away from Malachi Rice, but he would not let him go. Great play there by Malachi. H-back, number 22, Larry Adams. Running back, this time looking like it's going to be Anthony Waitstone. No, it's not. It's going to be Michael Woods. Handoff Woods. Woods going to be mad at the line of scrimmage. And he might lose a yard if he doesn't. Lost about a half a yard, maybe a yard. They're going to barely move the dial. They barely move the dial, so it is going to be right at a half a yard. Checking in is going to be number 40, Will Spears, and Ethan Watkins. Buffalo defense right here. 3rd down, 8 yards to go for the Warriors. 44-6 is the score. 8:05 left to go here in the ball game. H-back going to move now into the slot. DeMichael Woods, the running back. He moves to the left side of Tatum. Tatum's running back on the left side. Snap. Play action. Looks. He's going to dump it off to DeMichael Woods. Woods going to be forced by he hit, first hit by Chapman. First hit by Dakota Moten, and then a whole herd of Buffaloes. Carter Lance, Will Spears, Ethan Watkins, Jaden Shumway. The Buffalo defense just would not be denied, but Dakota Moten got there first and stopped DeMichael Woods and lets the herd get there. Great play all around there by the Buffalo defense. It's 4th down and long, and it is looking like we're going to punt the football. And that is not Cannon Lee to punt. That looks like it's going to be 55. And if that's 55, that is Yonton Cordoba. And that's exactly who it is. Left-footed punter. Boots one deep. Oh, my goodness. That takes a Glenpool roll. He coffin deep. Oh, and it gets right into the end zone. Oh, the left-footed punter almost coffined us. That ball hit and rolled, and it stopped just inside the goal line in the end zone. If that ball would have stopped literally a half a yard short, he would have coffined him inside the 1 yard line. What a punt. Todd, what do you think about the Buffalo? What do you think about this McAllister team here tonight?
They've come out, haven't they? And came back out at the half. Start again. First half started a little rough. Second half started a little rough, but then they just come back and keep going and roll over. I mean, just flat out roll over Glenpool.
They would not be denied, as now we walk back out.
And again, it's the young team, so that made a lot of it.
Let's now snap, screen pass. Chapman got it. He's up the middle. Chapman all the way to the 20-yard line, 40-yard line for a 20-yard pickup. And he had one man to beat, and if he would have got away from that tackler, Eli Chapman would have went 80 yards to the house. Checking in for Eli Chapman is going to be Kason Washington Maisie. You have Carter Lynch, Jaden Cheney, Braden Bumpus, and Kason Washington Maisie are the receivers, and Dakota Moten's running back. Moten on the counter play. Moten's got his motor moving. Moten barrels his way up. He's got a 10. He's got 11. Oh, they're going to walk him down just short of the 50. Give him a 9-yard pickup. His elbow went down.
2nd down and 1 Buffaloes.
Moten, left side of Les now. Les now snap, hold, handoff Moten. Moten gets the first down. He's got his feet. He's keeping his feet moving. Moten's not going to be denied. The Buffaloes are pushing, and they're going to push all the way down to the Glenpool 40-yard line.
To the 40. 1st down, Buffaloes.
McAllister will not be denied on the ground. This Buffalo team has the football moving on the ground now. They're doing anything they want to with this Glenpool defensive front. Snap, handoff, again Moten. Moten, he's moving up the middle. He's off one tackle, and he doesn't make the second man miss.
Moten inside the 35.
He got inside the 35, as you heard our PA announcer say. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. Jordan Clark's now the running back. Pass. Kason Washington Maisie drops the screenplay. Hit him in the hands, but he had a man right beside him. If he would have caught it, he wouldn't have been able to get far. Great read right there by the Glenpool Warriors. Clark's the running back. You're going to have Eli Chapman and Braden Bumpus here on the near side. The near side is the wide side of the field. Far side is going to be Jaden Cheney. We're going to bring Carter Lance into the near side. Jordan Clark stays the running back. Clark to the right side of Les now. Against this 4-man front of Glenpool. Snap and false start here on the Buffaloes. Backing them up 5 yards. And they have played a fairly decent second half without penalties. And they get that one. It's going to make it 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Clock will start as now it looks like we might have a continuous clock. 5:17 left to go in the ball game. Buffaloes are going to walk it back. They got 16 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Signals are coming in now. They're going to kind of be walking up slow. They got 7 seconds. They got to hurry up. They got 6 seconds left to snap. Clark moves to the left side of Les now. 3 seconds. They get the snap off. He looks. He's got Bumpus. Bumpus, he's going to hit. Oh, Bumpus gets up maybe the 32, maybe?
Inside the 35.
Maybe the 31.
31-yard line.
If it's the 31, 30, they're going to mark it officially at the 32-yard line. Here comes the dozer. Bumpus style. Normally when you see dozer, it's the McCarty package. But now this is dozer Bumpus style. The sophomore walks out. He's telling his unit what to do. He needs 2 yards for the first down to keep the chains moving. 10 seconds on the play clock. Bumpus signals Russell in motion. Russell comes, sets. Bumpus snap. He pushes. Oh my goodness! He pushed Will Spears. He pushed him to to get upfield to make a play, and the Buffaloes are just short, literally inches away from the first down. That will be a turnover on downs. Clock will stop at 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the ball game. 44-6 is the score, and the Buffaloes lead. He literally needed just inches to get that first down, and he pushed Will Spears, but
I believe he reached out, he'd have had it.
I think he would have. If he would have reached out, he would have had it. But when he pushed Will Spears, if he would have just stood behind Will Spears, I think he would have been able to get it. But the way he pushed him for the hole is what then caused that play. Here comes the Glenpool offense. Back out of running back is Braden Nelson. Nelson's been a little sporadic ever since he went down with the leg injury in the third quarter. Snap. Screen, little hitch route caught by Wyatt Miller. Miller picks up, looks like 6 yards. Right at about 6 yards. 3:34 left to go here in the ball game. Buffalo's leading 44-6. And now we have Ethan Watkins and Carter Lance at safety. Chaz Bradley on the near side. Snap, handoff, Nelson. He's going to move his way around, gets the first down, and a little bit more. Clock stops with the first down, and we got some extracurricular blocking as Cannon Lee and Chaz Bradley stay tangled up. Clock moves under 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. 2:55 remaining. Buffalo's leading 44-6. Checking into the game is going to be Eli Pemberton, coming in for senior Chaz Bradley. Kind of like Chaz's curtain call here on his last home game. 2:40 left to go here in the ball game. Buffaloes lead 44-6. Ball placed on the Warrior 42. Snap. Tatum keeps it. Tatum moves up. Tatum got the first down. No. He got stopped right around the marker. They are going to say he got the first down. When the first official came in, he actually stopped about 9 yards, but once he saw where the other official was and where the ball was, they moved the chains. 2:15 remaining here in the ball game, and the clock continues to tick in favor of the Buffaloes, who are playoff bound once again. Buffaloes won't be at home, though, like the old Willie Nelson song, on the road again. And if the Buffaloes want to make it to the state championship, no matter what they do in the playoffs, they will be on the road, and those will all be radio only. Snap, handoff Nelson. Nelson going left. He cuts up, makes a man miss, makes 2 men miss, picks up about 5 yards. As the band has now made their way to the gate. They're on the track. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, we will sing the alma mater for the final time at Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. And when the lights turn out here, they won't turn back on until September of 2023. In the gun. Handoff Nelson. No, Tatum's going to keep it up the middle. Tatum's going to be tackled. And that was Garrett Shumway in the middle. He was not fooled on the read option. And now Garrett Shumway has his curtain call as his brother comes out with him. Garrett Shumway has closed out his career here in McAlester. 53 seconds left to go. The Warriors need 4 yards to get the first down. It's 3rd and 4. Buffaloes lead 44-6. 45 left to go in the game. Tatum snap. Handoff Nelson. Nelson up the middle. Nelson gets close to the first down marker. I don't know if he got it. Buffaloes held him up. No, he did not. He's 1 yard short. We have a timeout. We have a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Buffalo Football on
Vickers Power Sports. Drop by and check out our selection of Can-Am, Polaris, and Kawasaki side-by-sides and ATVs in stock. Vickers Power Sports also offers a 45-minute express lube and filter service. Plus, we carry a full line of parts and accessories like sound bars, roofs, windshields, and more, all in stock. Vickers Power Sports. Call us at 918-423-3306 or go to vickerspowersports.com.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAllister. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAllister and let us make it happen for you.
At the buzzer was the hold.
As they cut the timeout a little short, coming back out of it, that was a first down pass right there to number 6, Anthony Waitstone from Ruger Tatum. 20 seconds remain here on the clock. Warriors moving around. They're looking to go score with 16 seconds left here in the ball game. Tatum snaps. Tatum looking left. Tatum throws left. It's going to be far. He went to the end zone, incomplete. Clock ticks to 7 seconds left in the ball game. This looks like about time for maybe two more possible plays, depending on how fast they can get these plays off. As I was speaking on earlier, the Buffaloes are playoff bound as we are looking at going to Collinsville next Friday night. Officially going to Collinsville from the voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green. Snap. Tatum looks right, throws right behind a man. 3 seconds left here in the ball game. So the voice of the Buffaloes have said we are officially going to Collinsville. Next week, playoffs start, and it's on the road for McAlester Buffaloes. And it's win or go home there. You had a win or go home tonight, and it's win or go home the rest of the way.
And the other team's going home.
I want to say that. Well, they won't go home. They'll stay home.
They'll stay home.
Tatum in the gun. Has Nelson to the left. He looks left. Steps up. Whistle blows. Tatum's going to continue to move. He throws, and he's just going to throw it away.
Throws it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo fans far and wide, as the voice of the Buffalo says, grab that paintbrush and paint the win column black and gold. The McAlester Buffaloes have closed out 2022 and senior night with a 44-6 victory. We're going to step away. When we come back, the next voice you hear is Todd Allen, and he will throw it to me on the field as I will be standing alongside Forrest Mazie for your post-game interview. You're listening to Buffalo Football on KNE.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Football.
My wife makes the best.
KC Farm Machinery in McAlester is having an end-of-season sale on all 2022 Gravely commercial zero-turn mowers. We carry Gravely zero-turns for